slick as Rick, high James, and bonding with this rap game. Every day I'm just trying to get by, man. Every day I'm just trying to get by, man. Every day I'm just trying to get by, I'm just trying to get by, man. Every day I'm just trying to get by, man. Every day I'm just trying to get by, man. Every day I'm just trying to get by, I'm just trying to get by, man. Every day I'm just trying to get by, man. Surrounded by nothing but the good vibes, man. Damn straight, man, the thing how they so entertained. That's why I be in my lane, even if I'm from the woods, man. Back it up, you better back it up. A lot of fun ass girls, you better back it up. Not gonna act shit up, you better back it up. Till if you fun straight down, you better back it up. But now back to regularly scheduled and programmed, man. Stumble like the ranks, like my name was Kevin. Every day by day, from the city where they let them gas spray. Like graffiti, lot of bad boys in my city, but I ain't talking about Katie. This the place where city.
Let's go.
Bro, where am I getting the music from for today? Did you email it to me?
Yeah.
When did you send it?
Just sent it. Save all of that. We just log into my account. Yahoo.
If you want to.
Yeah, just log in. Wait, just download
Yeah, Snoop Dogg's grandkid died.
Huh?
Snoop Dogg's grandkid died. Yeah. What's your email?
Daryl_Span.
Wait, how you spell it?
DARRL.
YL.
Yep, _Span. And you just hit enter.
Span?
Yeah, that's good. Uncommon breed.
No capitals? Mail.
You type in takeoff type beat.
From May 15th here?
It should be go down, should be a spot on your download the file.
Maybe.
Okay, so just type in Psych Jack Beats right there. You see how they spell it right? Yep. You go down. Go down. Premium license agreement. Premium waivers.
Where's that? License agreement?
Yeah. So this one. Nope. Nope, it's not up there.
That's a PDF.
Just hit it back. Oh, the receipt. Right, going under that one.
Right here?
Yeah.
Well, this is from PayPal. I don't think this is going to have it.
Oh, it's PayPal. Okay.
And you said you just emailed it to me?
Yeah.
So I'll just go into your sent.
I sent it from, I think it was my Gmail.
So why do we sign in to Yahoo?
Because this is where the beat is. I sent it from my phone, and once I downloaded it, you know, they make you sign into your Google account. I
I don't understand. So is it in your Gmail? If you send it to me, then it should be in your Gmail.
Well, is this the iPhone mail? This is just Gmail, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, like when you go on iPhone, you might be a little bit more.
I mean, you sent it from your email, or you sent it from your files on your phone?
From my files on my phone.
Alright, so just go into your Gmail.
There you go, right here.
Is that Gmail?
Yep, this is doing it.
That's not my email address.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh.
You have to add an M and an I at the end of what you typed.
Okay.
So that should be the abbreviation for Michigan.
You still have to add what?
Add an extra M and add an extra I.
2 I's leaving.
At the end, that's where you're supposed to add the extra M and the extra I. Just at the end. So that's the abbreviation for Michigan.
Yeah, I'm fucking around the wrong anyway. Yeah, bro. So I was kind of confused what you're saying when I see what you're saying.
There you go. Oh, you're all set with this?
Yep, what you about to say? You know what I gotta do?
What email address is it coming from?
This one, I think this is the iPhone email.
Do you have the Gmail app?
Nope.
I would definitely recommend that one.
Still nothing. Oh, there it is right there.
What are you planning on calling it?
You said what? This is called Survivor.
You thought that I'd be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'd be down without you, but I'm surviving.
Okay. Is that a good height?
Yep.
Alright, just pop the pop filter in front of it. Alright, you're all set. Do you want to do a practice or are you ready to go?
I do a practice. You thought that I'd be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'd be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'd be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'd be down without you, but I'm surviving. Be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'd be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'd be down without you, but I'm surviving. I want to hear it, like, just record the hook so I can hear it real quick.
Not a problem. Go ahead and record it. You guys hear what it's going to sound like somewhat, and then obviously when I get my hands on it, it'll sound even better. Oh man, guys, what a day! It's laundry day, so I'm in laundry clothes right now. Why didn't it show up on its own thing?
That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down with.
I think it's in the key of E, but I'm not sure. None of the keys necessarily sound super crazy good, but I feel like it might be the key of E, if anything. So I'm not sure.
That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without.
Now without tune.
That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving.
So I'm not sure if you wanted auto-tune or not. I think if we do use auto-tune, we probably want to do it again now that you can hear the auto-tune.
Yeah.
But I'm still not positive that it's the key of E. There's a couple notes that might have been a touch flat. So do you want to just try it again?
Let me hear it back one more time.
Yeah, this is without auto-tune.
Okay. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. See, that shit sound good with the regular voice too.
That's fine. I mean, I'll do some stuff to spice it up if you want to double it or hype track it or something to lay something behind it. We can do that.
Yeah.
I do want to see something real quick. No, we don't want that.
That I'll be down without you, but
Okay, so it's recording now. All right. What do you want to do next?
That repeats itself twice and then a hook come in.
Instead of me repeating it, why don't you do the repeat yourself?
Okay, that's a bet.
You thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving.
Doesn't it repeat right there?
Yeah, 4 times.
No, I'll leave the first one and then you can just do the repeat thing. That way it's got like a natural, not instead of a repeat, it's got a natural sound. You're live.
That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving.
I don't know if I like his note yet, but we're gonna.
That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving.
I'll let you listen to that one with the tune on there, just so you can, maybe that might influence how you spit. So let me hear how that came out with the tune on there.
That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down.
I would say I like what you did. Now that you could hear the tune on your voice, you kind of switched up the way you spit a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think I had you in the wrong key, and I think it's in the key of A now. So I think you should try one more time for the second time it goes around. Like, I'll keep both of those takes, but I'm gonna move the second take over, so you're not gonna hear that. You're gonna hear the first take you did, and then I want you to do a new take for the second half.
Okay, it's a bet.
You're live.
That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving.
That surviving is just a little bit flat.
That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving.
The surviving part is the only thing I have some questions about whether the note hits or not, but I think everything else has really improved since the first take. So listen to it. If you don't want the auto-tune, we won't work with it at all, but if you think it might work for you, I think it'll help.
Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving.
But I'm surviving.
Yeah.
Something, like that, just a small tweak and it'd be perfect.
But I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that.
And then, just those two small parts.
Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you. I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you.
Yep, I'm over to do that.
I would say all four of the survivings a little bit, but I'm still surviving. Like a little bit.
Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you,
but I'm surviving.
But I'm surviving.
Instead of going going super high, maybe try to get something in the middle. I'm surviving.
Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving.
Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you.
That second, the first surviving you do before that the big surviving.
Yeah.
That first one you do, sometimes you hit it, it's like a little bit sharp, and then other times it's like it was starting to get perfect, but that first one is getting a little sharp. But I'm still surviving. But that the notes are okay, but you just gotta hit them a little bit better.
Definitely. Let me give it a go.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get a take. Is the auto-tune fucking you up at all?
No.
Alright, I just want to make sure I'm not throwing you out of your zone, bro.
Good, bro.
Alright, you're live.
That I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that
I don't like that, but I'm still surviving. I want to tell her what note to do, but I don't want to like fuck up this. Like I already know exactly what note to use, but okay.
you thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I.
That's flat. It's a little bit flat. But it makes okay. What I need, like, god damn it. Give me 20 seconds and. Steve Love. Good to see you, bro. I just want to make sure I'm not throwing your note off. Okay, so this is the note.
It's the king, babe. It's the king, babe.
Okay, so hit your hook real quick.
You thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down with
He says surviving. Like you got it.
surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. But I'm surviving.
Now that's, I mean, I ain't even tell you what not to do, but I'm saying like that. You know,
Surviving.
like that's the first one. Surviving.
Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving.
Ooh, I heard those go off.
Yeah, but you know now. You know what? Surviving.
Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Surviving. Surviving.
That's the note.
Surviving. Surviving.
Yes. Maybe if I record it and then you can hear you. I'll get it together. Okay. But those are the two.
Surviving.
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 A little bit too much
The
on the
last
second
one, surviving. Those two were good. Then you went vibe. That was good. Then you went that. That fourth one was off. So the first two was good. Third one was good, but that fourth one was off. Surviving. Yeah, hit that. Hit it again for me. Record it.
You thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving.
That's a different note, but it worked. That's what you did clean.
Okay.
Surviving.
You thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving.
I messed up on that.
Still surviving.
You thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that,
That was it.
Oh, that was it.
surviving. But I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Surviving.
Man, I'm gonna chop that and put that where it needs to go so you can hear it and then you can do it all in one take.
Okay.
So you'll at least be able to hear yourself hitting the note and then You can just knock that out in one take, probably.
Surviving.
I'm gonna try.
Survive. Thought that I'll be, but I'm surviving. But I'm surviving.
So that's me chopping that, you know what I'm saying, that one part.
Yeah.
And I'll place that.
Down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that, ooh,
That was it?
oh, that was it. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving.
So listening to it all together, and then like now that it's all one layer, you can keep this, or you can now do one layer on top of it, and then we erase this, and the new layer will be the main one now. But listen to it maybe once, twice, and then.
Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down.
And then what's gonna sound good is like maybe like a hype track where you just say the survivings. Surviving.
But I'm still surviving.
Yeah, only thing you'll say is surviving. So it has a nice lengthier, you know, like grandiose.
But I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you.
Now my notes for you is that this should be more subtle and you should hit the same notes, but if you do it in a lower tone, that's fine too, and make it your own. Do what you feel is the right for it. My ear tells me to hit the same notes kind of the same way, like
Thought that I
but if you want to go low or higher, dude, your prerogative, bro.
Okay, bro.
Maybe practice once, twice more, then let's go ahead and lay this bitch down.
that I'll be down with.
So I will cut that one out. That one no longer exists. Cool. So then now this one moves over so that
Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you.
So this is a fun little song. Zoki, what's happening, man? Hopefully you're still here. I know we had about 5 people or 4 people earlier. I'm sorry, I was really in the zone with my client, and I had to really focus up, man. But I'm glad that whoever came through came through. For me, today is one of those days. It's laundry day today, so I've been. I'm over here dressed for success. Yeah, all my good clothes. I had to wash all my clothes. I was sick. I'm still a little sick, but I had to disinfect. Oh shit. So these pants are my laundry pants. This isn't technically a laundry shirt, but it kind of something I don't really wear really much anymore. I mean, all of my stuff didn't get washed, but like 90% of my stuff got washed today. I had to go to laundry to the laundromat. Spent damn near $40 washing clothes today. 4, 2. That's 16. That's 14. Okay, it wasn't $40. It's close to like 20 something.
But I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down with.
So let me ask you this: do you have verses?
Yes, 2 verses. Yes.
How about we lay your verses down real quick, and then we'll come back to this since we got to put a little bit more creative thought behind the hook.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it.
You got 12s or 16s?
These more like 16.
They look like 16s. I don't know why I asked. Well, I know I asked, but you always ask. Ooh. Is your auto-tune on your verse?
Thought that I'd be weak without you.
Let's try halfway from the hook. Halfway through the hook, rather.
That I'll be down.
So, I did a 5-hour session. It says that there was 200 views on that session. It was from 2 days ago, I believe, on Wednesday. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, that should go right there, right? Right there? Is that where the beat? Okay.
Be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, I got you halfway through that. You're live.
Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you.
Where he's rapping at is where the producer put that's halfway through the hook. Let's try it again. You're live. So each one of these blocks here represents 4 bars. So this is 4 bars and 4 bars. That's his hook. That's 4 and 4, so that's 8 bars. It's an 8-bar hook. Followed by 4, 8, 12, 16. So again, that's 4, 8, 12, 16 for the verse, and then 4 and 4, which is 8 for the hook. So it goes, hook, verse. Starts off with the hook. Yeah, I'll grab that. And give you the full first hook. It's gonna loop. Here we go. So, again, we got 8 bars, followed by 4, 8, 12, 16. So this is 16 bars for the verse. Then 4 and 4, which is 8. and then 4, 4, 4, 4, which is 4, 8, 12, 16. So the verse is supposed to start here. And then this is supposed to be just like these other hooks. This is supposed to be a full hook. He's got his verse starting halfway through the hook. So I'm going to have to do some surgery to the beat to make sure it all continues to line up. One indicator that I automatically found out is that before the verse or before the hook comes on, there's a 4-bar breakdown. You'll see it here, you'll see it here, and even at the beginning of the song, you see it here before this hook. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of trickery to move your stuff over to make it line up with the beat and stuff. I peeped out how the producer wants where the hook's supposed to go and shit like that. So at the beginning, it's supposed to go twice, or the full hook is supposed to go. But we only put half the hook, so that's fine, but I got to adjust the beat to make it line up with everything. It's not a big process. I'll do it in 4 seconds, but it'll sound great. That's what's most important. Okay, and you got a 12, so I'm going to turn that up. All right, is your second verse a 12 as well? Okay, trimming commenced and completed. All right, halfway through the hook, it's like, I'll count you down. Okay.
Without you, but the nigga getting stronger. You thought that I'd be broke without you, but now my money longer. You thought I'd be sad without you, but my love got stronger. You thought that I'd be stressed without you, but a nigga much wiser. I'm a survivor. Thought I'd be sad, but I'm all in my bag. Thought I'd be this and thought I'd be that. Thought I couldn't see without you. Perfect vision. Seeing through this and do that. And thought I was stuck when I'm packed, man. Thought I'd be helpless. I'm better than ever before. You should already know this is how this shit go, though. Thought I'd be knocking, I'm straight through the doors. Thought I'd be nothing, I'm great as a goat. Thought that I'd sink without you, well, too bad. Caught me an unsinkable boat. Thought I'd be down on my knuckles so bad on my hope I just sit back and laugh at the jokes. You thought I'd be mad, you thought I'd be sad, but the truth says thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving.
Yeah, so I got it all together. Let's go ahead and get that second 12 in real quick.
I was about to ask you too real quick, bro. Is it a way if you can let me hear it with the regular way?
Let's see. Well, your approximate point that you would be had you have rapped that way would place you here. So that's not a problem. Am I putting an 8-bar hook or another 4-bar hook like at the beginning of the song?
Another 4-bar hook. But oh no, with the beat, it's a breakdown that come after the hook, after the 4-bar hook. It's a breakdown and pretty much the hook repeat itself probably about 2 more times.
So you want it to repeat during that breakdown?
Yeah. Or
so then your verse comes in during the beat when the beat comes back in, right?
Nope, the hook do. That's all I'm about to say too. Or if you could do like something what you did on Breeze. Remember when you made the words? I don't know how that sound. Just the idea.
Well, let's just have you get your verse in so that I can do all this animating and stuff like that later. I want to get all your stuff in first.
Let's go.
I got you approximately where I believe you should want to be at, and you're gonna have 2 bars and then you're in. Ready? Halfway through, well, you got it. It's 2 bars and you're in.
Thought that I'll be done.
It's like the way he wants the beat to go. I've already shown you how it's supposed to go. So like now in my mind, it shouldn't go any other way. However, the way he has constructed it in his mind from, I don't think he has an audio editing software to where he can see it the way I can see it. So that must be a completely different concept for him. Conceptualizing, I mean, the way I literally see the music, you know what I'm saying? And him and I'm just like, oh, this is where that one breakdown is. And so he, you know, So now it's gonna be my thing to whether I want to not argue, but convince him of the way I know it's supposed to be, or let him keep it the way he. You know what I'm saying? No, that's another 12. Okay, bet. Now, did you want to do anything behind these verses? All right. Do you have any hype tracks or doubles or no? Hype track is like your ins and outs, power words, punch words. You don't have to do one. Just find out where your head is at.
Let me hear. I want to hear. I'm so anxious to hear this shit. I know you want to get it down. I know you said you want to get everything down. Let me go to me. Got the verses. We'll come back. Yeah, but then of course you could just turn the beat after that hook go around probably about 3 times.
Okay. Again, there's two ways of doing this. I have it lined up the way that you know what I'm saying, originally came in with me without me doing any modifications.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously looking at the beat here, I see how I see what the beat's supposed to sound like when the hook is playing. I see where the hook is supposed to go. I see all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I arranged your verse in a way to where it keeps in line with how the producer wanted his hook to go and all that stuff. So I have two different versions. Both of them are probably going to sound fine, but yours has the hook repeating several times,
mm-hmm.
and mine is like a regular 8-bar hook. So you'll hear both versions, and you'll figure out which one you want to do. But either way, let's keep on tempo with what you're doing. You want to do an ad lib throughout like with the whole song?
You can go to you can go to the whole song pretty much.
Okay.
Nope, to make it quicker because it's not that many ad libs. So you could just start off with the first verse.
Okay, halfway through the hook, you are live. Where we are right now is at a point where, you know, sorry, I had to burp. We're getting pretty close to our the end of the session, and he's going to want it to sound a certain way, and he's going to want certain things, and I want to make sure that I can allocate time for that. I don't want to go to anywhere near the last couple minutes recording until then, and then have a couple minutes left to do some shit. So I'm trying to, you know, I've got critiques, I've got ideas, I've got all kinds of stuff for this, but we got an hour to do this song, and I have to have time to mix after where I can't record for an hour and then have no time to mix. So it's a little bit of a sacrifice. I'm going to cut you to 2 bars before your next verse. You're live, 2 bars back. I didn't know if he was going to do any ad-libs over his hook, but it looks as though he has passed on that offer. Right now he's laying down his second verse. And again, you guys may not be able to see everything. Kazi Steve. Let me show you what I'm seeing, okay? So you can see what I'm seeing. You see this little breakdown right here? You'll see this breakdown here, here, and here also, okay? These are your indicators that the next 8 bars after it, each of these boxes represents 4 bars. So 2 boxes next to each other are 8 bars. So that's 8 bars, breakdown, 8 bars, breakdown, 8 bars, breakdown. And these 8-bar segments look exactly the same. They look identical. So those 8-bar segments tell me that that's where the hook is supposed to go. There are other indicators because of my skill level that I can tell, but those are like some of the basics right there. Okay, did you want to do any of that? I feel like the hook is still not 100% yet, and I want to put a couple minutes on there. So did you come up with anything add to that? I have a couple ideas if you don't, but like, you know, you have anything for me?
Around for the hook, I know for a fact I want that end part to come out more.
but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down. Thought that I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. But I'm surviving. Thought that but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without.
Okay, so I got it to where it'll lengthen out now. You know what I'm saying? So that won't be an issue for you. Did you want to do like a hype track or a double, or you know what I'm saying, anything to enhance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what's our first move?
We're gonna take the double.
Okay, you're doing a full double?
Yeah.
Just in case. Interesting. Okay. A little bit of extracurricular activities there, but it's going to make it sound better. I guess I better do that with you. No, I'm going to do it the way I want because I'm really fuck. Okay.
Winding up.
Let's go ahead and get your double in. I got a track ready for you. And you are live.
Winding up great. You thought I'd be down.
One thing that sucks about this is that I'm still not 100% yet. You know, I still got phlegm and all that stuff. My body's still a little bit weak, you know. That's the one thing that about like a cold or fever that sucks, you know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to just be always hacking up phlegm and all that shit, coughing and all that shit. It's another thing when your body physically feels weak. Your mind is strong, you have all these ideas and stuff, but your body's just weak. Fortunately, my mind is stronger. And that's why I'm here. As opposed to what my mind wants my body to do right now. Okay. Now, I still suggest that we do a, I still suggest that we do that hype track part where you just say the surviving parts. So that would be like our hype track. And then we don't have any ad-libs for the hook, so if you want them, we can do them. If not, you know, it's not the end of the world either. Gotcha. Okay. So try that hype track out. The surviving part. I want to tell you guys something. Just give me a second. You're live. You can probably say still, say the still is what, still surviving. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to just say the word surviving. Still surviving. And again, you want to hit the same notes, just a little bit longer. That's it. I mean, that's what my ear tells me, but again, I never want to constrict the artist to doing what I want them to do. It's their session, it's their music. It's important that they get what they want. It's important for me to give him confidence. No. Oh, okay, come on. Well, we got it on the first time, so we are Gucci to take that Copy and paste it. Success. Okay. We're going to... Okay, are you passionate about doing an ad lib or not? Not for the hook? Okay, if that's the case, I believe we have everything that we need. You got your ad libs for your verse. You got your...
You want the doubles for verse, doubles for verse, doubles for verse, doubles for verse.
Yes, we don't have any. We don't have any doubles for the verse. So, if you want to do that, we can do that real quick. Halfway through the hook, you're live for the first verse.
Thought that I'll be down without you.
Excellent. One thing that I'm noticing is that okay. So I was really trying to get through some of the pain and stuff like that from the fever and shit. Like sweated some of it out and working out. What'd you say? What? Okay, I'll fix it. So Wednesday I did a small session. You know, you gotta pay the bills. Second verse, right? Two bars, you're live. So there's this 5-hour session that I did on Wednesday here. It was an hour studio session, but then I went for 4 hours afterward. I told stories about my life and about my business, about artists that come to the studio, and I did a pretty hearty amount of freestyling in the booth. So it was a nice... It was a 5-hour session total. 1 hour was the first hour studio time, and then he left. And then at about 1 hour and 5 minutes, if you watch the video from then on, it's just like a deep dive into, you know, a lot about who I am, and you know, we had a lot of fun together. People were on there. I had 200 views, so that was dope. Something I've never done is watch the shows after I record them. It's impossible. There's not enough time for that. But for that one,
You know where I messed up?
yeah, on the double.
Yeah.
Head of the pace, you thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll...
What is this?
But I'm surviving. But I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll... But I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down. But I'm surviving. I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. But I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving.
Hell yeah, I definitely want to hear how both of them sound.
Okay.
It's gonna be amazing.
success. You thought that I'll be down with.
Hot drink. Yeah, that might help. So anyways, no, the hot drink, I've been doing a lot of that stuff, but I don't know. It's like it helps the symptoms, but it doesn't actually take the virus out of you. So it's like, what takes the virus out of you? That's what I want. I don't want no fucking remedies to make the symptoms go away. You know, I'm done with symptom shit. I took a bunch of NyQuil, and I just realized, like, I was like, wait a second. I'm taking all this NyQuil. This isn't getting rid of the goddamn shit. It's just suppressing the feelings that come from the goddamn shit. So I need to, like, I don't know. I gotta holler at, like, ask people, you know, kind of get rid of the fucking virus. I gotta talk to fucking Magic Johnson or something like that. How do you get rid of the flu? You got rid of AIDS. You gotta know how to get rid of the flu. It's like knowing how to slam dunk and not know how to dribble. Come check this out for a second for me, bro. I'm going to give you a visual of what I see with the beat here. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing is looking towards the end here. And see, like, you know, now each of these boxes represents 4 bars. So this is 4 and 4, so that's 8. That's 8 bars right here. So I'm looking at 8 bars. This segment right here, what the beat looks like right here, is what the hook looks like. So this is the last 8 bars of the song. Usually the last 8 bars is usually the hook. So, so that's the hook. And then I'm looking for consistencies of where I see it again. And if I'm looking at it, I'm looking at 8 before this hook. There's a breakdown.
Yeah.
So we're going to see this breakdown again right here. If I look at these 8 bars, they look pretty identical to these. So hook is a breakdown before it. Hook is a breakdown before it. And low key, beginning of your song, that's the same breakdown as right here. So pretty much, this right here is the same repeated, you know what I'm saying? So you got a hook right here, there's a breakdown just before it, hook right here, there's a breakdown just before it, and a hook right here, breakdown just before it. Now if I look at the aftermath from that, you got 8, 16, 8, 16, 8. You see what I see?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And these 16s look exactly the same. It ends with a breakdown. It starts off with a breakdown. You know what I'm saying? The hook, hook, hook. All 3 of these bitches look exactly the same. So it's hook, verse, hook, verse, hook. So I took that concept, but because you didn't have 16s, it starts off with a breakdown, ends with a breakdown. I kept those. But then this meaty part in the middle, for your first verse, I cut out these 4 bars and then just put the breakdown there. So now that's your 12. And then for the second verse, I cut out this part of there and then moved it over here. And so now this is your 12. You see what I did there? Did that make sense?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Okay, so
you say you just, of course, you rearranged it.
I kind of, only thing I did was,
You made them out.
again, 12, these are 16s.
Yeah.
I just turned these 16s into 12s.
Yeah.
But you can see that these are clearly the verse. Hook, verse, hook, verse, hook. And then intro, outro. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. So my version is just that. You know what I'm saying? Now the way you have yours is fine as well. But how that intro is supposed to be like 8 bars of a hook. You got 4 bars going for the hook.
You think you could start the hook off like soon as the beat drop?
Like as soon as
Yeah.
the actual song drops?
Yeah.
If you want.
Like you thought that, and then bring it in for 2 times. So yeah. So I've been, of course, anxious to hear the way it's been already recorded, just to get that feel.
You talking about like the way you hear it in your head?
Yeah, and the way
That's fun.
The way I rap it, yeah.
Let's just give that a listen and then make sure you fuck with that.
I'll be down with you surviving. Not that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Not that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Not that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving.
I be weak without a tool, but the nigga get strong. The nigga get strong. You thought that I be broke without a tool. No money. You thought I be sad without a tool. control, but my love got strong. You thought that I'd be stressed without control, but a nigga much wiser. I'm a survivor. Thought I'd be sad, but I'm all in my bag. Thought I'd be this and thought I'd be that. Thought I couldn't see without you. Perfect vision, seeing through this and through that and through that. And thought I was starved, but I'm packed, man. Thought I'd be helpless, I'm better than ever before. You should already know this is how this shit go, though. Thought I'd be knocking, I'm straight through the floor. Thought I'd be nothing, I'm great as a dope. Thought that I sink without you, well, too bad.
Ooh, that shit sound fire.
Thought I'd be knocking, I'm straight through the floor. Thought I'd be nothing, I'm great as a dope. Thought that I sink without you, well, too bad. Thought I'd be down on my knuckles so bad on my hope, I just sit up and laugh at the jokes. You thought I'd be mad, you thought I'd be sad, but the truth says thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that. What's that?
So I said probably put something else right there. That way the hook could just. But then again, it could be like that. Go ahead, let it play.
Just go. I mean, any ideas like that? Let me know now, because we're kind of at our time. So anything you want me to switch, like now's the time to tell me so I can get it in real quick.
But I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'd be lost without you, but the nigga more small, nigga more small. You thought I fall off without you, but I wouldn't cut up without you. But bitch, I'm the problem, bitch, I'm the problem. You thought that I'd have gone without you, but a nigga living larger. Thought I wasn't drill, but bitch, I'm a sergeant. Thought I had brain aches without you, but my shit stay get a massage. Thought I wasn't blast off jam revolver, but I'm shooting like you was the target. Said I go start, but stay bringing the hardest. I'm honest, said I wasn't blow, but this nigga a timer. Said I wasn't last, but my shit so timeless. I swear you forever ever find it. Deep on the line, I'm a giant, I'm lying, the king of the jungle, I'm trying. You thought I'd be silent, but I'm saying it. You thought I'd be grinding, I'm great. You thought I'd be down on my face, down on my face. Bitch, I'm one, no ace. You thought I'd be late, but bitch, I'm ahead of the pace. You thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving.
For that breakdown for the hook, is there any way you can take some of the beat out?
That for this
That
breakdown?
one breakdown where you keep repeating and then the hook come back again.
Where you said take part of the beat out?
Yeah, or like just.
Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you.
Put that off to the point where I think you did it with one of my other songs.
But what I'm saying specifically, you're talking about the second time you say the hook?
Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm.
Yeah, the breakdown already has majority of the beat taken out. You want me to take all the beat out?
All of the breakdown. If you can do that, let me hear that song.
You just heard it right there.
Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm.
What do you think about the breakdown? I mean, it's kind of like rushed right now, but like, just don't, this ain't done until we do some work to it, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ooh. It's sauce. It's sauce.
It's still, like I said, it's, I still save both versions, so.
You thought that.
Definitely, bro. I'm gonna get opinions.
You thought.
Definitely get opinions. Do I want to pay that for?
You thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving.
Well, like I said, just hit me up, let me know, and if you end up doing the PayPal thing, then I'll just send it to you or something.
100%.
Alright, yeah. It's cool for right now. Like I said, I just want to make sure that all these were the same. This is my version. This is your version right here. So nothing's different. So everything's gonna be
Good. Can I go check my car real quick?
You,
sure.
See how much
you thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm still surviving. Thought that I'll be down without you, but I'm surviving.
So, anyways. The point is, Wednesday's session kind of helped me like sweat out in the booth a little bit, and it was kind of a hot session, man. I threw in some songs, some beats rather, and I just went, and it was kind of cool. Is that like it challenged me to just continue to freestyle and kind of like make sense. And once I feel like I couldn't make sense, I didn't say nothing stupid. I just stopped saying things, but I kind of just went straight for 5 hours. But the thing is, like, I stopped, switched the song out, and then maybe tell a little story about, you know, my dating life or about some shit that happened in the studio or how I got started with certain shit. So I don't think that you guys just have time to waste and shit like that. So I wouldn't suggest it unless I felt like you guys who support the show or support my journey and shit like that. I think Wednesday's episode is a pretty good one. If you're looking for the title, I mean, it's the only upload before this one, but it's called Detroit StudioTime PeterPromo featuring Aqualife. And that's from Wednesday. So check that one out. But what I did do, I told you, I normally never watch the episodes after because there's no time. But with that one, I actually downloaded the episode, and then I was thinking about doing like a best of, and maybe if it's successful and people watch this one, it's gonna be like a 5-minute version of that one, because like I said, some people don't have 5 hours to sift through. Well, it's, if you subtract the hour studio time, it's only a 4-hour watch, but I think so. But what's the verdict? I mean, that's cool, man. Just let me know, man. We'll take it from there, man. Like I said, I don't want to.
So I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Just let me know the situation. We'll take it from there. I'm about to.
All right.
Get out of here, bro.
It's a bit.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Oh shit. Is it locked? Is the door locked?
Yep.
Is that a green light over here?
Oh man, you know, it's like Biz Kid, what's up? Hey, I did a special arrangement with him, and it's kind of biting him a little bit at the end of it and shit like that. But I mean, it's just, you know, it's like, put like this, it's two things. One, to show that like I'm a businessman, and but I still care about the people. If there's a certain situation, and I can, you know, I can grease the wheels to try to make certain sacrifices to make certain business deals happen, and that's what I did there. But it stung me at the beginning a little bit, and it stung him at the end a little bit. So now there's a, but this is what I'm saying. This is what people understand about business. It's like now there's an urgency for us to get back together, and I'm gonna see how this works. And if it's something that I can work, I don't even think I want to do this with it. I think it's just like a personal thing I did with him, and getting that together. But yeah, BizKids, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a second since I've been on your channel, man. I have to see what you guys are up to. We were supposed to do that crossover, man. I don't even know how we would do a crossover. Would we just like have the people who watch our shows, like we would do a simulcast, and then what we like? I don't know how. How would I do that? How do we do that? I don't know, but that's something that we got to stop procrastinating, man. This is something we got to do. Like I said, check out the YouTube channel, and you'll see the video from there. But I'm going to take what it should be about a 6-minute upload. I took a couple of the Yeah. I mean, I hear you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to honor what what we agreed on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do bad business or nothing like that with you. You know, that's kind of one of the things. The only reason why I did it was because we were doing it the way we were doing it. You know what I'm saying? If you had told me that up front, then I'd have worked out something different with you, bro. I mean, if you want to do that, then yeah, that's cool. Okay, for sure. Peace. I think it worked out. Oh man. That's what I'm saying, man. The goddamn phone is such a fucking tragic, like, goddamn, man. I be like hating my phone, but it's the source of most of my income. You know what I'm saying? But then like, it's not that I hate it. It's just there's so many outlets. There's so many like, goddamn. If you just seen what I just seen, man, and I didn't respond to it. I just had to throw it away. Just throw it all away. I ain't got time, man. I'm thinking about it though. No, I got time. So I don't think I got it in me today for booth stuff, but check that one out. And like I said, I put down some different times and stuff like that. So like I was just like, I wrote down some different, 3 hours and 35 minutes, 3 hours, you know what I'm saying? So I wrote down some cool times, and then I'm gonna chop that up into a video. And I'm hoping that this is something that's only gonna take me a cumulative like maybe like 40 minutes to do, because time is of the essence. So, just worked out some more business, and we'll be making a return to get these together for my guy. Jesus, I think no, it's like that was bittersweet. I suppose the way it worked out, because it was sweet, but it was also bitter. But then like the only thing that I think that sucks about people who come and we don't finish the songs is that it's bittersweet too, because it'd be like so close, or it'd be like, I mean, in my opinion, this isn't so close, because it's like we got the recordings done, and we had to figure out which one, which we still haven't figured out which one kind of, you know what I'm saying, he wants to use. But either way, when you got something and it's it's cool, but it's not quite done, and then you just want to put that bitch out because it's like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? And I've experienced this. It's not like it's a foreign concept to me. And that could be bittersweet, because you got something that's like, man, I know I got this bad note right here, but man, fuck it, let me just put that bitch out. And it's like, yeah, that's cool. But there's also nothing like getting something and seeing like, wow, this motherfucker is amazing. Not a single mistake on that bitch, man. Like, goddamn. And that's what I'd like people to try to remember when they put their stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, no excuses. No, oh man, don't worry about. Nope, you ain't got nothing to explain. All you gotta do is pop that bitch in and let them enjoy. That's how your shit should be. No explanations. No, well, we was drunk that one day. We didn't. Stop. Either put it out or don't. I don't need all these excuses. And so when you have music that is not quite all together, it just sucks. And then a lot of I've noticed after doing some exploration. Hello. Okay, here I come. What I've noticed about a lot of my contemporaries, how can I say this? Well, basically, let's just say my contemporaries. They mainly work studio as a secondary means of income, meaning that if they really get passionate about an artist or a project, they can kind of just do whatever they want. Like, not really care too much about the business on there and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of guys want to get like discounts and stuff on what I do, and I try to, like, I just try to look from their perspective, but also, you know, they gotta look from my perspective too, which I don't think is too hard. Like, when you go to work, right, and you work an 8-hour shift. If you normally work a 6-hour shift, does your boss come up to you and be like, hey, bro, I know you normally do like 6. You think you could do instead of making $10 an hour, you think you can work 8 hours and like maybe make like $8 an hour? What would you say to your boss? And that's kind of like how I look at the situation. Like, I know you want to get more hours, but does that mean that I'm worth less? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, would you got like a thing you can work? I will see what my screen page thing looks like. See, you think if you type that in, that'll be all you need? Oh, you don't got the app?
Yeah.
You have, what's the other one?
Cash App?
Yeah. Okay, that was Cash App. That's what that is. Only thing you need for mine is my email. So I'll type it in if you need to.
Just send the money?
Yeah, you just go on PayPal and then you just. Do you already have a PayPal? Yeah, oh my god. Oh. What's happening? You good? Alright, well, I'm just wrapping up studio, so I'm just trying to hit you back. Okay, you still want to do that or what? You gotta be back out there tomorrow or something? Tomorrow? Are they open tomorrow? Secretary of State open on Saturdays? It is Friday right now. Everything okay? Okay, do you need help? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll house in a bit. Ugh. tell me who was on the feed watching right now, but what's up to everybody? It's Friday.
Email Legion of Doom.
Legion of Doom, MI, @gmail.com. I'm gonna play a small snippet of what I put together from that 5-hour stream that I told you guys about, and then like part of what you hear from this is going to be visually, what you guys will hear and see when I make the upload. But I made a couple cuts just so you guys could like see what I was up to and shit. Fit. It's too many songs.
Okay. You can take off the ones at the bottom, man.
Okay. Check your email. And that was one of the songs, and that's like a couple sections. But again, like this is like a 5 or 4 hour kind of like rant type deal, freestyling the entire time, different words, different shit. So I was pretty happy with myself that things were going pretty good. We were having a good time. And then on the other one, there was another one that we did. I just basically sent it to the same email. This one.
Oh, the iCloud.
Yeah, like the one you sent me the from. And here's a snippet of that one that'll go up. And this, if I get it done, it'll go up tonight or tomorrow. So you guys can check out one.
Oh yeah, I ate that brownie. That's probably why I'm smiling. Lying friends, I cannot help. I just want to is ready for me to I think that you need to go and talk to the man. He can tell you things that you can't plan. If you think that your risk cannot pass, then you may be locked in with all that. I can get some it's my best. Put some direction.
Fucking run shit. Just one of the riffs I went on where everything was staying with my head, and I like what I was just like that part. I went for hours. It's just one block that I like. Thanks, man. This is the entire check right here. Something on like YouTube. Some artist brought by. Had me download from YouTube, so I'm like, fuck it, it's free for me. So I hope that you want. And I got some serious, have some of mine. I mean, I like the idea of that, but I think what it'll probably be more so into, like I said, I never want to come off as like some kind of artist or something like that. I really give that spotlight to
because that sounds pretty. You know what that kind of, you know what they remind me of, honestly?
What's that?
The Weeknd, like some Weeknd type shit. That's what they remind me of. Like that is very vibey in the way you singing on it and you flowing. You got the good melodies on it, man. I know good music. I like the way that sound. Fuck a lot of people like.
I appreciate it. I mean, like, I feel like what I want to try to do is like use it as a platform to where if I put this online, cause like
use it for a hook and shit.
No, like artists will see what I'm doing, and then like if people watching this show, if people watch it and it got a lot of views, then what I might end up doing is like inviting some artists by for like a jam session, like, cause that's essentially what this was a jam session.
Yeah.
But if people don't think that sounds good, and you know, I don't know. I don't want to waste no time. I don't got time to waste. So like if it does what it needs to do, then it's something that I'll repeat, you know, but I won't do it with myself this time. I'll do, you know, maybe I'll jump in, but I'll do it with other artists, so that's the main reason why I do all the stuff that I do. Create some opportunities, but I got to see what's going to bite and what's not. You know what I'm saying? What's the point in doing it for no reason? Did you get the email?
Yes, sir.
So you got it on your phone, you got it on the CD.
Good inspiration, yes.
Yes, man. I'm proud of you, bro. You got it together, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, now we do gotta work on that.
I know, bro. I know. That's why I said I just need to just listen to that. You know, just get the vibes, man. Like,
Yeah,
I got some more stuff, bro.
I believe it, bro.
You know, bro. You said from 2016, bro. We got history, man.
We gonna get something popping soon, man. Once I get on this beat, bro, I'm about to get jumping and, you know what I'm saying, all that shit, bro. Yeah, man. Next week, I'll have some news for you about some new things I'm doing and stuff like that. New showcases, new web show type music, so yeah. Alright, well, we gotta get your electronic press kit. That's something I do. It's a couple dollars, but it gets you out there so that you can get seen by radio piece personalities, showcase bookers, and labels. And this thing has videography, a discography, a whole portfolio. Yeah, that's what it is, electronic press kit. That's something I can do. We got professional pictures. It's like niggas only got company like how we speak of rope. All the professional pictures are right there in the book, so they want to see all my YouTube, and everything is right there, yeah. Plus stuff that if they want to book you for a show, it's like you have to figure out, like how you said I sound a little bit like The Weeknd. Like you have to figure out 3 artists that you don't have to say you sound like, but if you tell people like if you like him, it's like me. Figure out who those 3 people are. That's one of the prevalent things that you're doing on the UK is showing why you like these people. You know, people who want to book you, boom. People who want to sign you, boom. People who want to write up a news piece on you, boom. They don't got how to for pictures, boom. They don't got how to for videos. You know what I'm saying? It's all right there. All the professionals have it there. That's one of the next stuff we got. ASAP. I was going to touch the city, bro. Alright, man. See you, bro. God damn it, man. It's never the things that I want. God damn it. It's never the things that I want. It's already 7:41. Now if I say something now, it's weird and like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to, you know, like, fuck, man. How do you guys do it? It's such a hard thing for me. Like, how do you do it? I can't do it. I mean, I can do it because I can do anything. But I'm saying, like, It's hard. And then they all clash and they all like overlap, and it's like when it comes down to it, I always want to put my time and energy into myself and into my business and into my craft. But then like then you try to like branch out, and then people get involved, and then these other outline storylines, and then it's like, oh man, then when you just like, for a person like me, I just kind of like, I think you guys know, like I kind of like to tunnel away, like dig my hand in my head in the sand a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like I just want to escape. I'm a little bit of an escape artist, and when things get a little bit too hectic, I'm kind of just like, I need to like get away from all of you. And not you guys, like everybody. Like nobody exists anymore. Nothing. Nothing exists. And like it's not even like just sleep in my bed. It's just kind of like just like, that's why I wonder, like, you know what I'm saying, people with kids and stuff like that, I'm sure that they must have some kind of like existential terror sometimes, where just like they remember back when it used to, where they could just do whatever, and then like, you know, they live that life so they're used to it. But the idea that like one day they just snap, and nothing snaps, like as far as like they don't hurt nobody or hurt themselves. Well, some they might hurt themselves, but the point is, like, oh, I gotta get out of the house, or I need an escape. I need an escape. You know what I'm saying? And they get whatever the escape that is, and they come back to reality. And for me, you know, I don't know. I think a lot of it stems from the fact that I sometimes can be a perfectionist. So even when it comes to like a relationship, or and I mean relationship in the broader sense, like a friendship or dating or business, like a relationship, any relationship, I like for all that shit to be perfect too. You know what I'm saying? You know, and life isn't perfect, so I mean that's something you got to learn. But for me, like I like to just like have checks and balances. I give everyone receipts. If you fuck me over, you're getting a receipt. Yeah, I just like when things make sense, and you know, I like to balance equations. And once things become too overwhelming, I'm just like, no, this isn't fun anymore. You don't hear from me for forever. Hey, unique, you in glasses. Is it sunny over there? Look, a buddy of mine had got this ticket for Bruce Campbell. He's white, of course. And then it looked, you know, it was like row C, so it was like right near the front. You know what I'm saying? 16, that's right in the center. Awful seats, awful. You know, Royal Oak Music Theater, you know, you go sit down, and then it's like they got like regular foldable chairs, and they're all super close to each other. Like you can't sit comfortably in that bitch. You sitting super uncomfortable next to a man that you have no idea who he is, and your arms just all how is that comfortable? You're just packing in seats. But what you may not be able to see is there, it says $125. It was $125. It was a meet and greet. We didn't meet nor greet Bruce Campbell. Apparently the meet and greet was at like 6, and the ticket and the email and everything said 7. So we showed up at 7. We waited till the end of the thing. Like, all right, you gotta go. Everyone's gotta go. We gotta go. Like, where's the meet and greet? Where's the VIP? Oh, you know, there is one. I'm like, what? So then, like, my buddy's willing to give up. I'm like, nigga, I know it ain't my money, but fuck that. So I just started going into P mode and shit like that. I got the fucking manager out there. I got all kinds of shit going on. Don't fuck, like I said, don't fuck me over, man. I got all this footage of all these people and shit like that. So just in case something bad happened, I'm gonna fuck all these people up and shit like that. I got all your footage. I got all your, I'll edit some shit. And, you know what I'm saying? And he called me a nigger. I'll put the white guy like, shut up, nigger. What? And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll fuck you up. Yeah, don't fuck me over. They ended up fucking that whole thing up, and then I got the manager out there, and they ended up having to comp a bunch of shit, and then like, you know, they wouldn't give a full refund. It's like, well, that's the touring, that's their thing, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? They didn't make sure shit. We had to get the phone number, the email for the district manager for the Royal Oak Mill, like, you know, I don't know, it was a bunch of shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, my buddy was just like, I guess for white people, $125 per ticket ain't big, but for a nigga like me, man, hell no. I don't even care a fuck about Bruce Campbell, but nigga, if I'm supposed to meet the nigga, you better. I, anyways, Bruce Campbell seemed like a piece of shit. He came out and talked to everybody, the audience and shit like that. And then a couple people asked him questions, and he just seemed like a pretentious, he had passionless piece of shit. Like, hey, what would you make right now if you could make anything you wanted right now? You could make anything. What would you make? I don't know. What do you want me to make? What would you want me to make? Evil Dead 3 or nigga, they asked you what you want. What do you want? What do you want? Motherfucker can't answer a goddamn question. Then he roasts everybody, which I'm fine with, you know what I'm saying? But he roasts everybody kind of like a dickish way and shit like that. And I don't know, man. Like, there's a couple things I could just rant about how fucking much of a douchebag he is. But it's not about the douchebaggy things that he does, like, as a character. Like, what'd you say? Shut up, take that dick out of your mouth. You know, he'll say stupid shit like that. Like, but that's cool. I'm not mad at those douchebag things. That's like a good heel character in a WWE program. It's his disposition, and you can just tell he doesn't give a fuck. You know, it's one thing when you come out there and you turn it up, and then you go backstage and but when it's all over your face, well, it's like, god damn, dude, you know what I'm saying? Answer questions with questions, right? I hate when people explain everything. He even said that. She's like, I like how you're explaining my entire life to me. She's like, okay, so like, you know how you did Army of Darkness, and that was one of your favorite, movies, and then back in 1996, after you did the completion of Evil Dead, then you went and you married, da-da-da, and then after, he's like, we're all in the audience like, is there a question? Are you like, what was your favorite marriage? Just say that. He knows all the things that he did in his life. Most of these niggas in the audience know all the things he did in his life. Just say the fucking question. And then but then you married, and then you had that son, but then he had a miscarriage, and then you were depressed for a while, and then you did. Nigga, what's the question? And even he was like, I like how you're reading all things that I already know. What's the question? Like, Jesus Christ. All of his fans, he calls them Deadites. Because from Army of Darkness, Evil Dead, they're called Deadites and that, you know what I'm saying? So he calls his fans Deadites. So it was obviously like a swarm of fat nerds all in this building, just Evil Dead shirts, all that weird shit. I came dressed for success. I was going to ask... I put my hand up for a couple of times, but I wasn't going to keep putting my hand up. But for a couple of times, and he was like, okay, next question. And he looked me dead in the eye. I was like, nigger. He went right by me, like, Jesus Christ. And a couple of times, he looked me dead in my face, and then there was one person next to me. My question was going to be, you call your fans Deadites. Is that because they all smell like death? I think I had a better way of saying it too, even more burning. But I'm kind of glad he didn't. Again, that was one of those moments where, like, I know my heelish character comes out, and I got to be thinking more, productivity and positivity and shit like that. Like, this is going to be like a sea of like 500 people who are all going to be looking at the one black person. They're going, black motherfucker. Which, frankly, if I could have started a whole thing and had my phone out, perfect, dude. Andrew knows a black man was mauled by a sea of white nerds in Royal Oak. Apparently it was a hate crime brought on by a funny joke, he said. Man, love it. I'd have got all that money. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck Bruce Campbell. I was gonna be like, I loved you in Spider-Man. That's where I know you from, because he obviously had like a guest spot in Spider-Man, all 3 Spider-Man movies. I don't know. I just wanted to be a dick the entire time, which is why I'm kind of glad I didn't get caught on, because, like, I don't know, man. I feel like the times where I just like said what I wanted to and called people out and did stuff, like it's good. And it's you know like that's who I am. That's what I was supposed to do. But at the end of it, I don't know. I look at the overall what people see, and honestly, it's more important what people see. And like you can believe you're the shit, but that doesn't manifest into the. I mean, like you can be a guy who thinks he's the shit, and then you'll get more girls than had you been a guy who thought you were a piece of shit and then still tried to hit on that same amount of girls. You won't get as many girls with the lack of confidence that you did with confidence, but it's not gonna make you more. People like me are gonna be like, no, you're a bullshitter because life isn't like that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool that you want to be inspirational, and it's cool that you want to motivate people. Why don't you motivate people and be inspirational to people by being a real person? Showing your flaws, showing how life really is, and stop trying to teach people that as long as they keep... That's not reality. And it's like I said, like it's not about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he is a douchebag. Yeah. It's not about smiling in pictures is bad. That's not the point. The point is when you just put out that persona like you're perfect. And then you have people trying to chase perfection when that is not. Perfection is imperfection. That's what makes people perfect, that they're imperfect. And the more you try to put that out there, and that's when you fall. That's when Bill Cosby, you know, when you fall hard. I hope something. Nah, I ain't gonna put that on the rock. I hope something happens. So like, I don't know. That's why you gotta like, you know, there's certain people out there that are just like honest, and I think that some people enjoy people who are just fucking honest because they just, even if some of their honesty is riddled in dogmatism, still it's better than. You know, I just love the world and I just love everyone in the world. Guys, I just hope that you are just amazing and everything you do is amazing and everything we can do is amazing. And like, even though I lost $20 today, but you know, it's amazing because I helped somebody in the world. Someone's gonna pick that $20 up and then it's gonna, everything's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know. I don't know. I guess there's a time and place for that. Maybe some people need that sometimes in their life. But if all of your videos are like that, all your posts are like that, all that, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, there's a little girl out there who probably follows your channel and she thinks that as long as she makes other people happy, she'll be happy. And she doesn't know how to make herself happy. And I'm not just saying that because she's a woman and I'm trying to put a stereotype that women are weak. I'm just using one example. The bottom line is, you know what I'm saying? People need to learn that you can't just make other people happy. You have to be happy. Even if you're a parent, you can't, your kid's happiness isn't your happiness. You're still a living human person. You know what I'm saying? You're not a pair of shoes, and you're part of a symbiotic system that when they put you on, as long as their happy, feet are happy, then you're a fucking living human person. You have to be happy. You work a job and you're trying to make all these motherfuckers happy and shit like that. It's fine if that's your job, and you're also happy doing it. But when you're swamped and bombarded, and you come home and you're fucking depressed and you don't know why your life is the way it is, and you're all confused and shit like that. Well, first of all, welcome to life. But second of all, you know what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship and you're just like, well, I just gotta call and make sure everything's straight with her or him or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I would definitely say that to any gentlemen that are watching. That is the definition, or that is one of the definitions of the nice guy syndrome type shit. Being a nice guy isn't, you know, how the nice guys that finish last isn't about being a nice person. It's just more about being so overly attached to the idea that the other person is happy that you have a lack of understanding or wherewithal of your own happiness, and it's very apparent to the other person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, oh shit, you ain't got no ice. Oh, I can get you ice. Oh, that's good. Actually, you know, I'm good. I'll just bullshit and shit. No. I got you. I'm good. You know what? Oh fuck, but I go the back ice. It's okay. I just want to make sure, you know. Again, sometimes, very rarely, there's a time for that. You know what I'm saying? But when you care too much about what the other motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I think that one of the biggest things, especially for grown women, because like I'm very attracted to grown women, you know what I'm saying? But like, grown women can be kind of douchebags too because they've been fucked over by so many dudes, and so their, you know, mentality. And I've seen the difference. I have seen the clear-cut difference in dating a very young chick, very young, and an older chick. And it's like the things that I wish that I could just, it would just be apparent with the older chick. She just, you know what I'm saying? And then with the younger chick, how easily things are just, you know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, you know what I'm saying? This chick told me she loved me and all this shit. I was like, oh man, I'm fucking up. Oh man. But you know what I'm saying? The thing is with older women, like if you're a guy and you're trying to tame an older woman, they're not wild beasts or nothing like that. But I mean, you're trying to get a woman, she's got to relinquish some of that. Especially if you got a woman with some kids, she's the Lion King. She's the fucking, and you want her to submit to you, and you too busy like, oh honey, are you supposed to be the motherfucking king. You don't gotta be a dick. You don't gotta be an asshole. You gotta be confident in yourself and what the fuck you doing. And if you too busy worrying about, you know what I'm saying, honey, I don't want to bother the waiter because he just seems like he's busy right now. And she, every time she looking at you, you looking like a little bitch. That's the nice guy shit. You can be healthily aware of people's feelings and their emotions and the people that you care about, and try to counteract negativity. And that's fine. That's totally different than just being overly nice and overly affectionate toward people's feelings over your own. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be impossible for a person, a woman, a man, to ever relinquish themselves to you when you yourself don't even seem to have control over your own happiness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing, man. It's women, it's men. I think that what I've learned over time is that, like, I was one of those people too, right? You know, I got fucked over. So, like, I was feeling like that's just who I was going to be. But then I met so many women in the last, like, since 2016 or 15 or whatever. I've met so many women that I've learned. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been on a date with a chick to, like, the date was it was getting on my nerves so much to where I was like, okay, so you ordered a drink and it was $50, so I throw 30 on it. Cause like, I don't care if I ever see you again, and frankly, you being so fucking weird, like that's how I would pay for a date, even if I don't feel like it's good. Like, this was bad. She's just like, I was like, hey, so you know what I'm saying? Just grab her hand, like, hey, so then you know what I'm saying, something. I don't remember what I said. You know, on the table, I said something slick. I'm PeterPromo. That's what I do. She's like, I don't know. I know how you guys are. I once I grab your hand, I know how you guys. And like that example times a fucking million. Like, she could not get over her ex. She could not get over all these other, like, it was just everything we ate. So you just gonna try to give me something to drink so that I can just be all over you and stuff like you guys. And I had to listen. If we're gonna continue, like, I need you to stop talking about other guys. I'm not those other guys. I'm me. So I need you to just treat me like my own person, like I have my own identity. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to bite my tongue and try to keep it light, but like, I'm a direct person. Like, you know. Stop being a pussy is kind of like you're better off single and just play the field. Ugh. You know, the thing is, stop being a pussy is one of those, like, it's a little derogatory and it doesn't really, it demeans a person. And if you're a person who's sensitive, then something like that isn't going to help you. I think that a more clear and direct, definitive description of what you're doing wrong helps those people, because you're already too sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Stop being a pussy. I'm going to be hard. You know, the perfect thing I saw was this show. I was watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia on Wednesday. The new season just jumped this Wednesday, 2 days ago. And after the show, there's a new show called Cake. Again, to a sensitive person, man, they're not going to understand what man up means. They feel like they are a man. I look after my woman. I want to make sure that women are happy with me, that they're happy. Man up, I don't feel like it's like, you know. But anyways, there's a show called Cake. I believe it was the season premiere of that one as well. And this one incorporates animated shorts with a little bit of live action. And the live action that they had in this show called Cake, it's comedy, was about a guy who was just way too sensitive. He was in the first date. I'll let you guys watch the show if you trust my opinion. You trust my opinion, go watch Cake. So I'm not gonna describe everything that happened in it, but it's basically about a dude. Like, if you are kind of sensitive yourself, you're gonna see that and be like, I see a little bit of myself in this. You know, he's a black actor, and he had to go to like a whole seminar about dudes who are kind of pussies, or dudes who are just too nice, or dudes who are too sensitive. That's what they feel too much. And at the conclusion of this, he turns into a person who doesn't feel shit. So he goes on all these dates like, so like, oh, how you feel today? Nothing. I don't feel nothing. I don't fuck. You know what I'm saying? So like, it was funny how to see this character go from here to here, and I'm not gonna explain how everything that happens. Go watch it. It was good. But better off being single and playing the field is the main thing that I've been thinking like forever, man. God damn. Like, it's so much easier and more fun to just, like, I was at the laundromat today, putting my shit in. I'm just bam, 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 bam. I'm just in my zone. I ain't got the headphones on. I got my phone, which I'm gonna represent with this just cocoa treats here. I got that in my pocket, just blaring the music shit. And when this chick had walked by, I was like, uh-oh, this is type 2 for me. This is one of my types. A little skinny, no fat on her. You know what I'm saying? Kind of small but nice. Curvaceous ass, about 5'2", 5'3". Just, it became one of my types. It wasn't one of my types until a chick that I dated in this little break, and then now, like, I've tasted it. Now I kind of like, that's a type now for me, but not the type. It's just one of them. So I gave it a look. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at girls when I see them. I like them. That's how I look. That's how I give them so they know. So I went back to my business. Boom, 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 boom. I'm so deep into my business that I feel beep, beep, beep. Oh! She scared the shit out of me. And that became a talking point. Like, oh, girl, if you're going to be coming in my life like that, you can't be... I don't know how to talk to girls. I just know how to talk, and I know how to talk. I know girl. I don't know. It just happens. Because I feel like I don't got bars for them, but I do. But it happens in the moment because I'm just PeterPromo. Anyways, she says, oh, I finished up my dryer and I'm leaving, and I still got like 14 minutes, and you know, and I was like, so you thought that because I'm putting my wash in now that I'm out in an hour when they're ready to put in the dryer, that your 7 minutes is still gonna be on there? It's like, oh yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. I was like, you know, you weren't thinking. Again, kind of being a dick, but in a comedic and joking way. So she's, I'm just like, yeah, you didn't think about that, did you, bitch? Get the fuck out of my face! You know, that's the difference. That's the difference. I'm kind of being a dick. She's like, shut up. And then once you get to shut up, you already know. It's like, well, you know what? You did try to look out for me. I tell you what. You just how about you take my card, and you know, maybe, you know, some kids guys need some pictures done, something like that. I do photography, videography, I do weddings, you know what I'm saying? Wink wink. And then she, again, like, I wouldn't script the wink wink, and it just happened. I just, you know, weddings, you know, wink wink. She was feeling all of it. She's feeling all the sauce. She's okay, Peter, right? And again, number one rule, grab the hand, touch them. You have to. But I had bleach on my hand. So I said, yeah, I'm Peter, what's your name? She said, Tiffany. I was like, oh, I got bleach on my hand, but I will. And then, you know, her hand was out, and then with my left hand, I said, but I will, you know, I don't remember what I said. I don't want to say, I didn't say I'll grab you, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I will make your acquaintance, some shit like that. And I touched her hand on top like this. And then at the end, when we pulled away, it was one of these numbers, you know what I'm saying? One of those numbers. And then it was like, very nice to meet you. Boom! I can't do that in a motherfucking relationship. Can't do it. Wait, what's creepy? The look was scary. Yeah. When I like you, you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my own business. When you walk into a store and I like you, I'm like, that's my look. Don't make me laugh. That shit hurts. But again, I was minding my own business. You know what I'm saying? Loving my own life. And people sometimes gravitate towards that. I was not the only person in this fuck. She could have went to any of these people. She came to me. Mind you, look at this. Look at this. You see this outfit? This is what I'm wearing. Not pleasurable. Still came up to me. Again, when you just have confidence in your life and who you are and just enjoying the shit, people are kind of like, it's attractive. Even if you're an ugly fucking Steve Buscemi looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn Forrest Whitaker hybrid. If you are enjoying your life and you are out there just like not like, that just makes you like 500 times more attractive to where you can look however you want. And I will say this, of the women that I've, it's been a lot, but like the bigger girls that I've been messing with, I've been like that's a recent thing. Like it just kind of happens, but like I didn't like the way I said it. The big women that I have messed with, the ones who have no confidence are just, I can't even return to you. I can't. There's no. The ones who are just like, yup, and this is yup, and you know what I'm saying. They don't do that, but like that's their attitude. Are far more sexier, far more. Cause you know what I'm saying. It's like you aren't like, I don't know. It's hard to say. No wonder you're single. Look, I'm looking for the right one. If the right one came in who just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but it's hard to say because, like I said, these older women, you know what I'm saying? They just got done up. They don't got, you know what I'm saying? Too many hustles. You know what I'm saying? And the young ones are just dumb. The young ones are dumb. You know what I'm saying? But if I had my choice, it would definitely be an older woman. You know what I'm saying? It would definitely be an older woman. I can't even lie to you. I haven't had sex with a white woman since 2002. I don't know how it happened. It's not that I've like purposely tried. When I got onto Tinder and all that shit after my relationship ended, I swiped everybody across the board. No, well, not everybody, but you know what I'm saying? Asians, Polynesian, Mexican, Hispanic, everybody. White people just, maybe white people aren't attracted to me, so I don't know. But yeah, preferably my woman's gonna have some meat on her. You know what I'm saying? Not sloppily, but you know what I'm saying. The skin, like that skinny, small, 5'2" type, like it's in my mind. Like it's fun. It's fun to me. It's fun. Like it'd be nice, little 5'2", jump on my back. Cause the type of woman that I'm traditionally like, get off my goddamn back. Get off my back! We're gonna be fighting. Get your big ass off my back. You know what I'm saying? Any chicks coming in today? Nah, well, not in the studio. Again, that's my problem, man. I gotta, like, this too. When you're single, it's like, when you got a relationship, you can kind of like focus on the one. But then I think the problem with that is like continuing to be relevant. It's like you can't keep trying to be. I'm impressive. Like, bitch, you gonna have to like me for who I am, and I'm gonna like you, and we going to just do this. But once you become complacent, that's a big problem. That is a big problem. You become complacent, that's a problem. And I don't have time for trying to like balance between being complacent and being innovative and new and staying relevant. Like, it's too much. But yeah, man, like, it'd be nice. Like, I think that what happened is, I think that I started dating a couple too many chicks that were maybe like too hood. You know what I'm saying? I kept fucking around with these chicks who just had too big aspirations. You know what I'm saying? The last one that was like that, she was a lawyer, and she just told me off rip, like, I'm trying to be a stay-at-home mom. Do you have kids? No. You make like $60,000-$70,000 a year? Yeah. That's not what women's supposed to be. Women are supposed to be at home, and I'm just gonna be I'm just letting you know right now. Like, you get with me. She was bad as fuck. Red bone, natural hair, no weave. And weave ain't bad. Weave ain't it's not like that's not a breaker. It's not a make or break. Weave to me is like, for me personally, not for all guys, but for me, I would imagine it's like the equivalent of like a girl having the perfect guy, but he has like a small dick or something like that. Like, I mean, for some women that's a breaker, and for some guys, weave is a breaker. For me, it's like, I'm not happy, but like the other things line up, that's cool. Yeah, wear fake hair. I'm gonna give me a wig too. We're just gonna go out. We're gonna wear a wig. It's not a breaker. It's not a breaker. I'm not like I would for me, it's like you got a big night, you want to dress up, put the lashes on, fake hair or whatever. Cool, but if you're natural, like most of the time, you always have fake hair. That would eventually get to me because I'm just a natural person. I just like, you know what I'm saying. I know, man. I think you overthink things too much. Duh. That way you be surrounded by punani. Now the thing is, like, my women customers. Notice I didn't say female customers. My women customers appreciate the fact that I'm not like that with them, and I think that that's one of those things that keep me locked down with them because if you're beautiful, you know it. You know it. So the fact that I'm not looking at you, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure half of them think I'm gay or something like that, which I don't care. As long as you're giving me money, you can think I'm whatever you want. But no. I'm never going to hit on my customers. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that I feel like be scaring me to lock down. Because it's like, I got no kids. And most of the women that are like older that like, they got ran through. I don't mean to say that like they're like a bust or nothing like that, but like they're priority pregnant. They got a pregnancy from somebody else. They got somebody else's kid. And that fucking sucks. I'm not going to lie, man. When you meet somebody and you're awesome, you think of it as like you and that's all it is. It's just you and this person. And then when you think about they have these other things, it does kind of hurt. It sucks. Because as a man, you do want a woman to submit a bit. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're a dude who wants a woman to like step on your balls or some weird shit, dominatrix shit, whoop you and shit like that. Even if you're into that shit, there's still a party that wants a woman to submit a bit. And this idea that you as the man, you'll never be number one. And it's like really in my, the woman is kind of number one. You know what I'm saying? But I have to like do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But you are, nope. You'll always be secondary to these other two entities. And then really, if you're being honest, you probably want to get her pregnant at some point once y'all get married or whatever your timeline is. So in her mind, she knows that. She's like, fuck, I thought I was done with all this shit. I got this other nigga, he want to get me pregnant again. It's all this extra shit. And again, overthinking. I don't think that's overthinking. I think that's prevalent right there in the forefront. You met this awesome chick. She's amazing. She's creative like you. She whatever. I don't need a creative chick. Trust me, I don't need a creative chick. You know what I'm saying? That's not for. I'm not saying it's not for me because it's cool. Like yeah, but creatives are fucking weirdos. I'm a weirdo. I don't know if I can stand two of us in one relationship. Yeah, I don't want to mix business now. Why? When it's gonna be, I could fuck you. Or I can make $2,000 from you over the next 2 months. Sorry, but no pussy's worth that. You're a hairstylist, a heterosexual hairstylist, and you're on the set of something for Rihanna, and y'all kind of hit it off, and you could fuck her, and that's probably gonna fuck up some shit later on. So you can be like, yo, I fucked Rihanna. Or you can be like, I got $10,000 for Rihanna. Yeah, this shit still sucks. Yeah, pussy's not worth that much. No. Cash me out. $10,000? See ya, Rihanna. See ya. I give her my look. You see, I was getting a 4-point stance. I was ready. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to. Yeah, I was ready. Not hit on them, but get more involved. Never know. What you mean, man? Look, man. I treat my customers like my niggas. You know what I'm saying? When you think about hanging out with your niggas, does any point of you think about fucking them? And if we're talking about homosexual, heterosexual, then when I mean your niggas, I mean the people that you would never fuck. So that way I can throw it out the door. This can be a conversation for heterosexual, homosexual, anybody. When you think about when you go, hey, I'm about to go to my nigga's house and go watch the game. Are you thinking like, yeah, but maybe if I spend enough time with him, if I bring some flowers or some shit like that, like maybe I can fuck that nigga. No! You are doing it for the purpose that you're doing, which is to hang. That is me with the, ain't no getting involved, no. Money me now. That's it. If the pussy is lacking out here so much so that I gotta start hitting on my clients, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Fuck that. My customers are sacred. No. You might have a problem with my seriousness and shit like that, but one of the problems you will never have is that your boy P was hitting on you. I think of my women clients the same as my guy clients. Yeah, I think that nigga P was hitting on me. Can you imagine one of my guys said that? No. That's across the board. No. Nay-no. It's a nay-no, my brother. Sometimes I wish that I still think about the fact that I should leave. That I should leave, and then like the perfect woman is out there for me somewhere like in the place that I'm gonna go. But the whole kid thing sucks because some of the women that I've met, dude, I've looked at their kids like, okay, you know what, I kind of fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm not your father, and I know, you know what I'm saying? But some of the things, like, okay, before I complete that sentence, let me just say, you say that I think too much, but the things that I think too much about happen. You know, like, one of the things, like, there was this one chick that I was, you know what I'm saying, fucking, like, I was homeless, okay? She let me live there, so I was willing to do whatever. She was fine, okay? Not fine. She was, I don't want to say okay, because she wasn't okay and she wasn't fine. When I say fine, nigga, you so, I don't want to say fine, because if I say fine, that's like Jessica Rabbit. When I say okay, that's kind of like Jessica Lynch or something. I don't know. Like, she was attractive. She was attractive. White chick, fat ass. Oh, well then I guess the last time I had sex with a white chick was 2007. Yeah. Yeah, I was in there. So one of the things I was doing was helping watch her kid. She had to go to work, so I was watching her kid, okay? Her son was like 6, 7, and I was like 18, 19, 20, somewhere in there. And, I was doing like little nigga things, you know what I'm saying? You know what, your mom just wants you to stay at the house and shit like that. She ain't really got no money like that. I'm gonna take you, get you some pizza and shit like that, make you feel good. You a man, I'm a man. Well, you a boy, I'm a man. I'm about to say your husband. Your daddy is kind of a fuck nigga. He ain't in your life and shit like that. So I ain't gonna teach you to be a man. I ain't gonna be your daddy, but I'll be a positive male person in your life. You know what I'm saying? Did that. We walking across this street called Gratiot. This is 4 lanes, a median, and 4 lanes. This is very dangerous, okay? This little nigga is playing around. I keep telling this nigga, stop playing. This is not a street to play around for. You know what I'm saying? You'll end up dead out here. And I'm not going to be the one. So keep it together. So it turns out that while I'm looking and shit like that, and cars are going, I'm just making sure everything, because I'm scouting out both ways. This little nigga's, you know what I'm saying? Like, he playing with the cars to make it seem like he about to jump out there. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I did one of those, you know what I'm saying? No, I hit him, you know what I'm saying? But not anything that hurt, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like this. Bro! You know what I'm saying? Nothing to leave a mark, nothing. Like, look, I'm a man. You a man with me. I'm not your fucking teacher. I'm not your fucking Boy Scout teacher. Look. Keep it together. If you do some fuck shit, like if you were in the bathroom and you took your own shit and smeared it on the wall, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? I'm not your parent. It's not my, but you have taken me to a point where I'm not being paid to watch you. You were taking me out of my zone. I'm taking you out. Anyways, I don't care. So he was mad at me and shit like that. And we were supposed to go to the park next. I'm like, man, fuck the park. You on some bullshit. If I can't trust you not to just walk across the street, I can't trust you, you know what I'm saying? We weren't walking yet. You know what I'm saying? And I guess at this time it was just weird for me. You know, I don't want to hold your hand. You're a man. You're a man at this point. We are two men walking. You know what I'm saying? And for me, as not being, it's just weird. Now, if you were a small child and you were mine, I'm holding your hand till you're 19. But that's not mine. And when it was my responsibility, and when it was actually time to walk across the street, yeah, I would hold his hand. I'm not about to just stand there with you. Nigga, you 7. Nigga, you a goddamn, you my daddy. You 7. We got back, and here's the crux of this thing. We got back, went to the room, got a text message. Okay. Your mom wants you to have your clothes on, so, you know, eat your pizza and put your clothes on. Okay? Whatever. Okay? I ain't your babysitter. I ain't your daddy. Because if I was your daddy, I'd have tightened you up right there. 30 minutes later, I come in the room, open the door. This nigga in his pajamas playing with toys. You know, the nigga eating, enjoying himself. He wasn't enjoying himself eating. He was playing with toys. Get out! Okay, put your goddamn clothes on. Boop. That was it. Do you know that this little motherfucker, his mom came home, and I was out somewhere or whatever. I came back and she was like, Malachi said that you were like watching him in his underwear while he was trying to get dressed. What? Like, I wish that I could explain what goes in my mind, because it's from a TV show, and it was from like Ren and Stimpy, and it was that time where Ren basically went crazy. It was on the space station, and Stimpy was doing some crazy shit, and it got to the point where he was just like, it was like kids laughing, and he was just like, that was me. Nigga, I took you to get some fucking pizza. I took you out this fucking crappy ass bullshit ass apartment. I did some positive male shit to you. And you gonna fucking tell your mama that I was trying to watch you undress? Nigga, I was gonna kill this little boy. I was gonna kill this little boy. Because the thing that was bringing me down was like, fuck all the shit I just said. Now you gonna put your mom in a position. You gonna put your mom in a position that like this nigga who... You know what I'm saying? And now your little fucking bastard ass is gonna fucking, you know what I'm saying? And I think of that, and I think, okay, I'm going to, now whenever I meet a woman and she's also, oh, you got a kid? I'm gonna pop that situation in there, okay? Now let me throw something else out there that I haven't, okay? I'm gonna keep this super oblivious, super, I'm going to make this super duper like, I'm not naming any kind of specifics on this one. This is gonna be just out there because the person who this happened, she might be watching. Okay, all I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say there was a child in I'm not gonna say recent, far back. I don't care. And I was really feeling the little girl, you know what I'm saying? I really was feeling like, you know what? I like your mom, and I like you, and I really think like I could be like your dad. Like I fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? Like you smooth, you know what I'm saying? Like I was really like I was buying her shit, and it was like I was really feeling like I don't fuck with y'all women with kids. I'm not the dad, but in this one case, I was really feeling like this could be a thing. And I ain't gonna say the time period because it's gonna be too specific, and I ain't gonna say what happened and all that stuff, but man, it just broke my soul apart, man. And whatever soul was there, it broke my soul apart, man, because little girl tried to suck my dick. And when the offer came, when the offer came to me, everything, like if I'm a cynical bastard now, when that happened, I can't take nothing serious no more. everything's bad. There's no good people. There's no niceness. Everything. Oh my God, my soul. When she said because it'd be one thing. It's all bad, but it'd be one thing if it was one of those situations of one of the kids that I didn't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't give a fuck about. And you said some weird shit. But when she said it, man, I was like, I don't want to talk about how she said it. I don't want to talk about but when she said it, when she said the words, not only could I knew at that moment I can't fuck with your mama no more. Like, oh man, I can't fuck with you. I can't, like, we was gonna, oh man, like, I really fucked with this little girl, man. She was a little girl, and I fucked with her, man. And it took some of me with it. You know what I'm saying? It took some of me with it. Like, part of me died. Like, imagine your child right now offering you some head. Exactly. Like, and so when people say you think too, I'd be like, nah, because I don't want to be in a situation where a kid's gonna put, you know, to a parent, to a woman, her child is always, I don't care what she says, child is always gonna come first. And even if there was a situation where we was vibing and kicking it and shit like that, I don't want to be in a situation where you got to choose between us, because it's always going to be, and me going in knowing this, I know I'll never take precedence. Like, if I'm in a situation with you and your mama or your daddy say, you know what, and I seen him, I was like, babe, no, your mama is lying. She clearly don't like me, babe. Well, look, I ain't gonna make you choose, but like, I know your mom said I was out here doing some shit, and I know where that's gonna go. Me, because I'm the special one. But if it ever comes to a situation like that little fucking bastard, he was trying to watch me undress. Motherfucker, I came in here 20 minutes after I told you to wash your fucking ass, put some goddamn clothes on, and you was in there fucking playing with toys. I was like, nigga, put your goddamn clothes on. Clothes? You gonna tell your mama I was watching you undress? Nigga, I'll kill you. Nigga, I'll kill that little boy, man. That's some fucking, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. Fuck you. There are real rapists out here. You gonna tell your mom, now you gonna put that in your mama brain. Now she like, well, P's a good guy, but my son did say that he was, I don't know. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. Nah. Oh, you got a kid? Good luck. Nah, man. If I'm gonna fuck up with you, I'm gonna fuck up on my own accord. Not cause some little fucking manipulative little asshole said, Mom, P was... When she said that shit, I locked myself in the bathroom because I was about to kill that little motherfucker, man. Look, I'm the type of person, like, if I'm in a relationship with you or just in general, if you say some shit about me, well, shit, I mean, I don't know, P, I mean, you might be trying to steal shit. Oh, you think I'm a thief? You've wronged me so deeply that now I'm going to be a thief. I'm going to steal a lot from you. Don't call me some shit. Because if you call me some shit and you're wrong, oh, I'm going to be that shit. So it's not a case where, like, a nigga called me a rapist and I was like, oh, I'm a rapist, nigga, pull your pants down, I'm raping you. It wasn't like that, but it was just like, he had called me the shit and I was so deep, like, I wanted to harm him. I wanted to harm him. I locked myself in the bathroom. She's like, P, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm in the bathroom sweating. I'm so fucking hot because now I want to harm. I want to put my hands on this child now. No, you won't call me. It's not one thing. It's like a thing where you're just like, he didn't just say it in the universe or whatever. You said it to your mama, dog. You said it to a woman that I liked. You said it to a woman who was helping me. I'm homeless. I'm homeless, you little bitch. You little fucking Kevin McCouch. Oh man, I wanted to put my hands on this nigga because he had no reason to do this shit. I took you out. This is a shitty fucking Section 8 fucking apartment. Your mama's going through all kinds of shit. And I'm a positive male trying to take you out? And you mad? You mad at me? So you gonna try to... So, yeah. I'm not gonna talk about how old the little girl was, man. It don't matter. I don't care if she was 17. What matters is how I looked at you. How I looked at your mom. I thought, man, and at that moment... Fuck the upbringing. I can't blame the mama. Dude, I can't blame... Well, I could blame my mom for some of the things. But I'm an evil bastard on my own accord, okay? Like, maybe the semen that my dad jerked into her and her pussy was, maybe there was like a, I don't know, maybe there was like a, she had a cold and like something, and I came out the way I am. I'm a bastard. And I just came out that way. But, you know, I don't know, man. Like, I've had thoughts, man. Definitely had some thoughts about ridiculous things that I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? You guys remember that movie with the movie with the dude? I keep wanting to call him Kevin McAllister now. His name is Macaulay Culkin. It was called The Good Son. Remember that scene where there was like traffic going by and they were on top of the fucking freeway and they just dropped like a fake dead body. So regular people are like, oh my, now me, if I see someone dump a dead body, I'm like, awesome. You know, I'm gonna try to. But for regular people, it's like, oh my god, so he just caused a fucking traffic jam. That was kind of funny. That's one of the things that I thought about. I didn't tell some dude that my mom likes and that he likes her that he tried to rape me. Nah, didn't do that one. And I'm not even gonna say what she said. I can't, like, it hurt, man. That's fucked up. If she was just some little, like, if I knew from the get-go, like, man, your little daughter, she fast, and, you know, okay, and she came over and tried some, bitch, you better tighten up, because, look, you better tighten up. No, man. This is, man, god damn, man, this shit hurt me so fucking hard, man. I don't know, man. Look, man. So, look. The little kids who come to school and shoot up the whole school, I'm supposed to blame his parents? Well, what was you the night before? Why didn't you whip his ass? The nigga was gonna, look. The nigga was gonna shoot the school up regardless. I can't come at your parents. What the fuck? Look, I have seen just how difficult life is at being an adult now. I don't know how difficult it is having a kid. I've come close. I don't know. It's gotta suck to be a parent. It's gotta suck. One thing I'll say is this, man. Like, look, man. Yeah, you're right. But I've been working with some of the right females too, and I fucked it up. You know, if I didn't want them, then it's not fucking up. I didn't want you. If it wasn't gonna work, then the quicker I get this over with, the better. But I'll say this, man. You know what I'm saying? There has been, I will say, 6 women that have had daughters. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be very, I can't talk about how they were. I can't talk about what time period it was. I can't say if it was recent, if it was far back. But there's been about 6, maybe 7 women who all kind of fall into that category. So if any of them are watching, well, that's why I can't talk specifics. But it happened, man, and it fucking killed me, man. Just fucking like, it was like that point right there. Like, some people self-sabotage, right? I'm the type of person to where, like, I was too nice back in the day. I was too nice. So when I didn't like you anymore, I wanted to give you the power, you know what I'm saying? So I would just do certain things and kind of manipulate you and manipulate the situation to where you felt like you dumped me. But in actuality, if you rewind yeah, behind those closed doors of those decisions that you thought you made and those arguments that you thought you started and those fucked up things that you thought you were doing to me, yeah, I started that email. I'm sorry, I'm a manipulative asshole, but I'm sorry. Like, I had a hard time dumping women back in the day, man. Now, oh, when it's time to go, it's time to go. But sometimes I use those and say that I use those as like vehicles to, you know, I don't know. I can be manipulative, you know what I'm saying? The key is, to the people that I care about, I don't lie. I don't manipulate. I just I kind of cut that part off because I know once I get started, I'll never stop. So if you're in this thing of someone that I care about category, nah. Like, I can't even lie to those people because it comes so easily to me that, like, if I just, well, that was easy. Let me tell her that I was busy with this other thing when I was, no, If you're in my inner circle of people that I can't even lie to you because it's like crack to me. It's like it's just I got a little. So if you're in my inner circle, or people that I cared about, women that I tried to date, like, you know, if, like I said, it's just too easy to me. It's too, like, it's like who I am. You know what I'm saying? So if off that first date, I'm like, you know, I liked her. Fuck. It's gonna make everything more, because the people who I just have a casual relationship or whatever, oh yeah, man, let it fly. I'm Bruce Wayne. I'm Bruce. I'm Batman with them niggas. I'm all kinds of. I'm dangling all kinds of threads. But for people that I like, or people that are pivotal or key to my actual life, like, you know what I'm saying, like, no. And those relationships are harder because I know I can't even small lie to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm an alcoholic in that situation. I can't even, like, drink a small. You know what I'm saying? So relationships are hard for me because where some guys can be like, I'll just tell her I was at the. No, I can't lie even a little bit. Because I'm really good at manipulating people, and I want to have real relationships, and so it's hard, man. You know, it's kind of hard, man. And I learned over time that you have to be a man. If you don't want to be with a woman, just fucking dump her. You know what I'm saying? So I learned that, and I learned, you know, certain little things. You know what I'm saying? But definitely with that one, I had to resort. Like, I was like. Because what had happened was like once she did that, well, now I know a relation, like, and it drew me back to the point where, like, man, like, I kind of love. Hey, yeah, let's play some video games. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. If you're gonna play like this, then fuck it. I don't even want to be here no more. What? Then say what's on your mind. Oh, then that's the way you feel? Alright. You know, that's not me doing the dramatic version of the song and dance that I take, you know, a month maybe to. Yeah, I probably shouldn't take as long to do the song and dance. I should just, like, have one argument and be like, alright, well, if it's fuck me, then fuck you. And then, like, she went, well, alright, I'll holler at him tomorrow. That's not enough manipulation. You gotta go hard. You gotta make her feel like she, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't do it. That's why I can't, not even a little lie. Our entire relationship is fact. And I think because of that, I be feeling hurt when other people be doing relationships like a regular person. See, regular people can kind of lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I was with my cousin, and we were just out all night, and I'm like, okay, all right. And I take that all as truth. Because on my end, if I lie to you a little bit, it's over. If I told one lie to you, the entire thing was probably a fabrication. So I have to be fucking factual. I have to be to the T. I have to be factual. And when it don't be on the other side, it just sucks. But the point of that whole other stuff is like, if I get with a woman and I know she have kids, I know it won't be that situation, and it won't be that situation. But now I know. I would. You know what? I'm, and it's not against you because I like you and I fuck with you. But you know what? I'll never be able to trust you because I know that I can't trust them. And if I can't trust them, I can't trust you because you're on their side. And it's like, fuck, man. So, like, even though I can't say what's gonna happen. Yes, I can. Because it's already happened twice in two different situations. And now I don't know what happened in the other ones. Hey, Mom, I saw P get in his car, and he was like, He was like, I'm so happy to talk to you. Did you talk to him when he went in his car? Oh, wow, Mom. I'm just letting you know. If any of these kids are half as good as I am, then that shit is nothing. Manipulate your mom? I do that all the time. So it just be feeling like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I guess admittedly the second situation wasn't a case of her manipulating her mom. I guess that then, you know, I don't know. But it just feels like another situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll say this too. Apparently my niece, she said that something happened with the guy. Like, look, my sister had 3 kids with 3 different dudes, okay? So that automatically makes it kind of like less appealing to another dude. But this guy, and she was in Section 8 housing and shit like that. Like, this dude helped her. He helped my sister. You know, and my sister, I don't mean to paint this picture like she's like this bad person or no, she just, you know, like I said, women my age have been done up by dudes, finessing, conniving dudes. So my sister, you know, when she was that age, she just got done up by too many dudes. Oh, I love you. Oh, you know, you got a kid, that's all right. You know what? Yeah, I'm about to get out of here. Sorry, this is not funny. This is not funny. But, you know what I'm saying? So that was my sister's tale. She got done up, you know what I'm saying? And the dudes never stuck around. So this guy had stuck around. He never had no kids with her. Which was automatically like, for a nigga like me. Alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's staying with you, and you got 3 kids, and he ain't had none with you. Alright, you better watch your daughter. Because I just didn't have really a relationship with my family and stuff like that. Like, if you're in a fucked up situation, I'll try to say something, but like, you can live your life. But like, the thing is, like, people say that I'm an overthinker, or that I'm just like this manipulative dude and shit like that, but that makes me perfect for peeping predators. It makes me perfect for peeping assholes. It makes me perfect pretty much for everything. Because whereas everyone's like, yeah, but give him a chance. I'm like, oh, okay, let me and read off. And how long have you known him? Right. And when y'all go out to eat, who? Okay, And how long has he worked at the job? Okay, right. Okay. And is he a rapper? Oh, okay. Okay. That's not a bad thing, but with these things, it's okay. And his last name? I'm just joking around. But basically what I'm saying is that the concoction of different things that make up who you are, because of who I am and because I'm kind of alienating myself from humanity and because I kind of don't... I'm not saying that I'm an alien. I know I'm a human. I have human emotions. I know I'm a person and I'm not a fucking, you know, but the point is, because of maybe because I got the shit kicked out of me. I don't know. Because of what you are makes you perfect at what you are. Who I am makes me perfect for saying, and yep, and that's your last total, and boop, and yep, he's gonna rape somebody. That'd be $40. I'm not perfect for everybody. I can't list off every single person. I can't look at, I'm not fucking Sherlock Holmes, which if you haven't seen it, goddamn, it's not a perfect movie, but just go watch it. It's got fucking Iron Man in it. Just go watch it. But if you remember that scene, first of all, I'm an ENTP. So is Sherlock Holmes. Okay, what did Watson say? Sherlock, this woman, I want to marry her, bro. So don't be fucking Sherlock Holmes with her, okay? I'm gonna fuck you up. I know I can't really fight, but I'll shoot your ass, boy. Don't cut into my wife. First thing she do. Oh, so you're the famous Sherlock Holmes. Okay, well, the word on the street is that you can just look at a person and know everything there is to know. Do me. First thing Sherlock do. Do you, he look at Holmes. Nigga, don't you fucking do that shit. Oh, I don't do that no more. I don't read poems. I can't do. Oh, don't listen to my husband. Oh, just pish posh. Do me. I want to know everything you think you know. You do? Boop. Based off that ring right there, you used to have a rich husband. Boop. Based off of the da-da-da, and the wig in your hair, you used to da-da-da. So you're a person who has high stature, but you're really kind of like on some lowbrow shit because you're really a scamp bitch. Look at the shoes you're wearing here. You drove through the mud, which means you didn't even want to ask him da-da-da because you're trying to wait for him down to make you think that you're not one of them high prissy girls who wants dudes to put their shirt down. So you got move mud shit on your butt and da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. And he broke her down. And she, you know what I'm saying? And, that one's got one of those fly traps in there. But if it didn't, you know what I'm saying? She, at the end of it, you look over at Watson. Heated at that nigga. Look back at him and he's just like, in hindsight, I shouldn't have done that. And she just went, splash that nigga. I'll meet you in the car. And dipped! Why did you ask him to do it if you didn't want him to do it? So I'm not Sherlock Holmes. I'm not a deity. I'm not a fucking super agent, secret of whatever. I'm not saying I'm like, I'm just saying that, like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, all of that going back to my sister and this guy who stayed around, and he was there for like 10, 12, 14 years. Well, if it looks like a duck and it walks like a duck, it must be a fucking duck. Because this nigga was like putting a fucking little he was putting a camera in the bathroom when my niece was taking a shower. She was like 15, 16 years old. And he was pervert. And I'm not saying that every person's bad, but I mean, goddamn, the nigga made like $70,000 a year. He could have any woman he wanted to. I was assuming the nigga must have had a small dick, or he must have, like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Not that my sister was like super unattractive, but like he could have did better. And with 3 kids, and he stuck around for 15 years, and he got you guys a house and bought cars. Oh, somebody was getting diddled. Somebody was getting diddled in that house, and if it wasn't my niece, it was one of them boys. So yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He was perving on my niece and shit like that. So it's like I don't know, man. Ideally, I would love to meet a woman who doesn't have any kids, but if she does have kids, maybe they're like super duper young to where like maybe they'll just think that I'm a dad. But I feel like still, because I'm a cynic. If it's a boy, I already know I'm gonna have to tighten him on one of these days, because he's like, "You're not my dad, P." Oh, I'm P now, huh? Oh, you thought, I'm P. Yeah, I'm gonna be P. Yeah, I'm gonna be. And I'm about to tighten your son up because he needs a positive male, and you know what I'm saying. But I'm not saying, I don't think that really people should be whipping their kids, honestly. But I'm not a parent, so I got zero say so in the matter. Yeah, some of them. I mean, what does make it big? You know, I've been in celebrity mansions and see niggas who make it big and see them like, hey, P, you when a nigga want a favor from you, he's like he's sick. Hey, you think that's a classic right there when they, hey, P, you think I could get $1 for a sweet tea? Nigga, you a celebrity. You know, no. I can't give you $1. Sorry. The way my bank worked. Can you believe that? So make it big. What does that mean? But some of my guys have gained meteoric rise and see moderate levels of success. So 5,000 sales on iTunes. Getting signed to labels. Stuff like that. Being on the radio, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. There's just been all kinds. Like I said, it's really been more like 12 women that I've met who've had kids, but I feel like 7 of them are in that of having woman, or I don't like female, girls. There you go, girls. But yeah, man, I mean, like, it's like, it just sucks. So it's like you have a the husband, he died in a car accident, but I just gave birth. But why would I be talking to you if your pussy ain't even? Why would I be talking to you? Anyways, so I don't know, but like maybe your child's 2? I don't know. So in the one perspective that it's a boy, that conversation's gonna come. I don't care if you're super duper like I'm positive, everything's positive. Okay, cool. I don't care how positive you are. That conversation gonna come. You're not my dad. Don't talk to me. Okay, well, good luck paying for your uniforms and all that other stuff that guys are supposed to do for you, because I'm not your dad. And if it's a woman, if it's a small child, a little girl, now I'm too scared to get too close to him, man. I'm too scared. Too scared. Because this is the thing. Had that conversation had happened and I didn't give a fuck about that little girl, I'd been like, man, if you don't get off my dick, man, look, man, get it. There's plenty of boys your age, and you need to go chasing after them, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't give a fuck. I ain't gonna tell your mama that you said that. Like, I'll have a conversation like, look, man, I ain't gonna tell your mama, man, but you need to straighten up, man, because, you know, these niggas gonna take advantage of you. So, you know, I ain't your daddy, but I ain't that nigga either, man. So, you know, get it together. And don't tell your mama either. That's the most important part of this conversation. Don't tell your mom that you tried to come at me like that, okay? Because I ain't telling her either. And you're like, man, was this going to be awkward Thanksgiving? You supposed to be her daddy? No, I'm not. Her daddy's supposed to be her daddy. I'm just a nigga who like your mama, may love your mama. You know what I'm saying? That's all I am to you. All those class field trips are my responsibility now? I was just trying to be a part of her life. Yo, that's your dad. Go to him. Go that way with that. Yeah, I mean, we go out to eat. You know, I'll pay for the food. Yeah, we go to Chuck E. Cheese for my child's thing. You know, okay, cool. I'll pay, you know. But, you know, where your dad? Where your dad? So no, yeah. If it was with somebody who didn't matter, like I didn't like the mom mattered, but like I didn't really have that tight of a relationship, like where I look at you kind of like a daughter, then yeah, that conversation would have went totally different. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's just weird, you know. I never had any kids. But thinking of one of them, you know, saying that to me, the latter, not the former, because it was 2 stories. Whew. Sobers you up. So it just makes you want to have a clean slate. Let me just meet a woman who has no kids. But again, sometimes, you know, the heart wants what it wants. Sometimes you meet a woman and it's just undeniable, man. Like, goddamn, you met the wrong nigga too early. And clearly I met a bunch of the wrong bitches too early. And now we just supposed to gel up. We just supposed to gel, weave, gel, weave, gel, weave, gel, weave, you know. Sometimes it's just undeniable, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think the thing that is, you know, pretty relevant now in the psychosis of most of people in the dating world today is that no one's really that important. Right? I mean, a dude coming in your life is about as important as a dude who's like the main character of a show you like. You know, when oh boy, the Asian guy died in The Walking Dead, Glenn, you got over it. You got over it. It's not that important. Like, even the father of a woman's child. I mean, important to the child, but not to you. Like, no, you live on. You'll still go get a job. You'll still pay the bills. Like, it'll be important. It'd be cool if you would come to help with the bills and stuff like that. But I don't need you for real, right? So, like, in the dating world, you meet somebody and it's cool and things are lining up. It's only the real sensitive niggas who really kind of get like, I don't know. And I think it's like a switch, right? Because like back in the day, I was a lot more like I'm attached to you. Like if we're a thing, we're a thing. Fuck, I don't even know what the DMs are. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like it's us over everybody. And I used to be more like that. Now in the dating, I'm kind of like, you know, it's cool. If you get there, it's cool. And people kind of hate people like that. Like, but I feel like, because at the end of the day, like, right? Like, here's the thing. If both of us are like that, like we met, great date. Even fucked on the first day, great. So sexual chemistry is there. auditory chemistry is there, the conversationalist, like, I fuck with you. And we fucked on the first date, girl. You're going into the A class. You have just moved your way up. Now, here's the thing, women. You don't gotta fuck on the first date. But men need to fuck. So, that's your choice. Like, if you're dealing with a dude who's sociable, great conversation, just looks attractive, just got a great job, just amazing. This dude is amazing. That's cool. Don't fuck him. You don't gotta fuck the nigga on the first date. But we will kind of like just remember that if we got all this going for us, the biggest part of all this stuff that we got going for us is options. Is options. Is options. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not pushing no woman into fucking a nigga on the first date. That is your prerogative. You know what I'm saying? It's going both ways. Like, we hit it off so amazing that first night when we fucked, sorry to say, unprotected? Oh, you're my baby, I'm yours, baby, I'm yours. Like, that was it. Like, I was kind of like, she fly as fuck, she got a small waist, she thin as fuck, she got nice ones, she got a nice one, she got a good ass job, she got the natural shit going. Where else do I need to go? And the smell of it, and the smell was, oh my god, like, where else do I need to go? And we fucked raw on the first night. Where else do I need to go? On the flip side, there was a chick that was a little bit heftier. She was natural. She had a good job. She was goofy. She was kind of nerdy. She was kind of goofy. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the thing. That's the biggest takeaway that I would say from the date, was that she was goofy. And, you know, we fucked on the first date. I'm too sick to be laughing right now. Don't make me laugh. But yeah, we fucked on the first date. And instead of that fucking on that first date making her really relevant and making her like stand, fucking on the first date unfortunately meant you didn't matter to me. God damn. It's so confusing. Like, if you're a nerdy chick who's like super goofy and like unsure of yourself, then no, do not fuck on the first date. You gotta play that game. You gotta play that long game, you know what I'm saying? But you also have to kind of like see who the guy is that you're dating, because if you feel like the guy got options, well, then you better figure it out. Because if you don't fuck him, then he's, you know, we're gonna sorry. But if you do fuck him, there's a strong chance. Okay, here's what you do, right? Okay, this will probably work, right? Ladies, if you're goofy as fuck and you don't have that strong, like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the guy on the first night, but make sure that you wash it, but make sure that you make him eat your pussy. Right? So you kind of like dominate a little bit, and then you kind of set the standard. Like, the nigga gonna go to his boy like, yeah, we fucked, but she kind of made me, like, I didn't choose to hit her, she kind of like made me do it. And since she kind of took charge, I kind of like her more now. So like, I'm gonna call her tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Now, guys, I don't got no advice for you. You better just wing that shit. I don't know. I've made so many presumptions on like thinking it was this and thinking it was that. So there you go. You know what I'm saying? But women, all I can tell you is that what we want is, you know, like we definitely want to take over. But you can be a little dominating to let us know that you know what I'm saying, what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think that a woman who knows what she wants is way more sexier than some goofy bitch. I don't know. Because, like, I'm already goofy. We can't both be goofy. I can't be a goofy nigga and you be a goofy chick. What is that? What? We have a goofy ass baby gonna get his ass... Bitch! That's our son getting his ass beat every day. I can't laugh. That shit hurts right now, man. You already hear I sound like Lindsay Lohan laughing. Bro, who eats pussy on the first night? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only way it's going. Listen, I'm eating Rihanna's pussy on the first. I may have some wild thoughts. Ah, fuck. Yeah, you know, because the thing is, like, from my perspective, like I said, those are the two. The chick that I fucked on the first night raw had an amazing job. She was a little bit soft-spoken, but knew how to turn it up. Like, she was soft-spoken, but when I threw her in the booth, she's like, yeah, in the motherfucker. And I was like, okay, nice and nasty. You're nice and you're nasty. Natural hair. She's kind of attractive. Kind of the job. She had a great job, and she just wasn't I don't want to say what I want to say because that's going to make a whole bunch of people mad. She had a nice job. She was natural. She was a conversationalist. I mean, the nice job is... it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I think that depending on where you're watching this, it could be different. Like, yeah, eating pussy is definitely not like the go-to for a first date. But you got to remember one very crucial thing. Detroit was like the STD capital for years. So at one point, Detroit was the STD capital and the murder capital, which means, like, if you just drove through I-94, you had like a 66% chance of dying or contracting something. You know, you wasn't gonna make it. If you just drive through our freeways, it was a pretty bad chance he was gonna be dead or end up with something. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, nowadays, like, you know, it's like if you give it up on the first night, you either don't matter or you mean everything. And women, that's all on you and how you do it. You know what I'm saying? That's all on you. The biggest hurdle that I've like had to get over more recently was a chick that just wanted to be raped. And again, I say that not as a joke, and I don't mean that as some, like, I'm not trying to farce. Okay? I went in with my normal regime, my normal routine rather. And, you know, like, the mood was hidden, everything was cool, I didn't liquor you up. It's very clear that you want it. So I'm not about to, like, that's where I think guys have to get out of being Mr. Nice Guy. But also, don't be a rapist. You know, there's a very fine line. And this line got even more finite. This line became like the hair of the line. I was walking the line so hard that I almost was ready to just film myself to the side just to make sure that police officer, I have clear proof that she gave me, you want me to have sex with you, right? You know? Because she just, like, I don't understand. She wanted me, like, here's the thing, right? I did my normal routine, and then when she was like, no, stop it! Then you don't gotta tell me twice. I ain't tripping, bitch. You know? And then following that was a no. And you didn't have to see my ass in the back. You knew just from that neck movement, but that she was throwing it back. What does that mean? Is it no or is it yes? Don't say no and then throw it back there because I'm going to catch it. Okay? What does that mean? So I was just like, oh. Yeah, girl, yeah. You better take it. Because there's a clear difference between women who are like, you better get off of me, and this woman. Because this woman was like, no, I said no. No. And they're like, what the? The first no's were very clear and point. Like, this was like some, A Time to Kill, Samuel Jackson. Yo, black daughter was only 13 and these white motherfuckers. No! That's what it was, okay? I'm not making this up. Followed by a very promiscuous no. So I was just in limbo. I was like, are we? You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me. I'm a creative. So while I'm jokingly saying that I was awkward in the situation, that's more of a mental state. Like in the going, it was just like, damn, yeah, you bring that ass over here. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to like, I don't know. It's so weird, right? Cause like when the guy is into the thing, we kind of do get a little bit rapey, but the key word is kind of. Not actual rape. Not that. Once a guy senses that it's like, oh wait, oh, and really, when does it ever get that far? I think it's only fucked up niggas who it even gets that far with. Cause like we can kind of read as a sexual partners, we can kind of read that it's either yes or no. What the fuck is going on? But yeah, man. And then like she just we would get going. And she's just like, I don't want to. And I'm fucking her, but I'm like, hey, shut up. Cause like normally the shut ups and the hand and the wrist grabbing and all that stuff, that's all part of the dance. But now you're making me feel very awkward to where I'm like, my dick, like I don't have any rape fantasies. Now some of you guys watching, you got some rape fantasies and whatever. Me? If I feel like I'm raping you, my dick won't be hard. It's impossible for me to rape you because the act of sex, for me, personally, has to be a consensual thing. You know what I'm saying? Fuck I look like trying to fucking rape you, hold you. Does your dick get hard for that? Because this one doesn't. So I'm just like, I'm trying to stay in the moment and I don't know. So that was my most recent thing. It was just I don't know, she, you know, of course I finished, but and she, you know, the thing is I think that was about to put her business a little too much of her business out there, but no man, no fuck, look, okay. Are any men still watching? Am I talking to all women? Like, I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. Like, I just usually just say the truth, and that's why maybe my shit is entertaining, because I don't have boundaries. But, like, I've learned that, like, you know, I don't know who's watching my shit. Frankly, I don't know if kids are watching my shit, and really, that's disgusting. I don't want to be talking. Who's watching my shit right now? I really need to get over this fever, man. I'm tripping. So yeah, that's like been the recent woman, and I wish that I could say that it was just one time, but no. And here's the weirdest thing. I have not grown any sexual attractiveness to the act of rape. Fucking with this woman as many times as I have fucked with her, it's still not hot. When I be telling her to shut up, it be really so that she don't say the no shit. And she be thinking it's hot because I think she's got some rape fantasies. And again, every woman, like, okay, see, this is the thing. I was about to slip up. Every woman does not have rape fantasies, but I think the act of sex is in some way geared more towards us kind of taking it. And so in that manner, I think every woman has very, very minute. That's the beginning of the scale, sliding scale all the way up to like they really want to be like white woman walked in a room, and this is her fantasy, and like 5 real ghetto like, bitch, fuck is wrong with you? I don't know what they think we sound like. And then, you know, we just grab them, and like, so all the way from like the act of sex being a small amount of overly taking it, all the way up to like 5 dudes just ganging you up in a jail cell. Why are you a woman in a jail cell with 5 other dudes? I don't know. But that's the sliding scale. Hers is like past that. She wants to be like in a steel trap. Like, I don't know. But as many times as it's happened, like, I just feel like, it hasn't happened in a while, because I don't know, man. Like, I don't have any rape fantasies. I don't want to rape anybody. Who does? I don't know. Maybe some dudes do. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, that shit at some point was just like, man. I think about picking her up, and I'm like, I think about picking her up, which I haven't. But I think about picking her up, and I'm just thinking like, yeah, but I don't want to rape anybody today. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine this. You get this chick that you like. You take her to some kind of public place, and then she goes to the public bath, or to the single bathroom, which only has 1 stall. And, you know, you kind of do her thing, and like the thing is, she says, I just want to check my makeup. And this isn't a chick that you first met. This is a chick that you know kind of what the signs are and stuff like that. So she goes in the bathroom, and then you click, and she's like, what are you doing? Again, that's very different from what are you doing? Okay? And that playfully leads into some sexual stuff in the bathroom, which might involve you kind of tearing it to the side and then pushing her up against the thing, which she likes because you can tell, as opposed to stop, I don't want it! Those are 2 different things. Now, that's a good time, right? You know what I'm saying? You kind of read the signs, right? You kind of in a public place. That's kind of cool, kinky. Went into the bathroom, boom, right? So, I don't know. That's a good night, okay? That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. You know, I don't know. I think that everybody has their own limits, and that's, you know, I think I've met my, I think that's the point. I think I've hit mine. Where I'm like, oh, yeah. Hey, what are you up to tonight? I had something else planned, but I think, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So, the one thing that I've learned about the dating scene is like, I still feel like I'm still kind of built to be in a relationship, but I'm definitely having fun. You know what I'm saying? I'll get a text message that says, I'm over near 8 Mile. What are you about to do? Seriously. See, when I got into that long ass relationship, I didn't know that that was dating. You know what I'm saying? Like, some women want to go out. Some women will just hit you up and say, I'm on 8 Mile. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. When you are a woman, you're looking for a good guy. I don't know if I'm that good guy. I would think that I am. And so from my end, I think that, like, you know, we're just trying to sift through everything, trying to find a good woman. And that is very true. But when you're a guy like me who has to work, and not only work, but you have passion behind the things that you do. And so you don't need someone who's constantly nagging you and constantly telling you how you're fucking up, or constantly telling you that you're not spending enough time with them, because the only person who should be nagging you is yourself. Telling you that you're bullshitting and that you need to get back to work, and that maybe that there's another person kind of saying, well, if you want to take a break, you know, that's cool. I mean, I think that whatever you want to do is what's right. Not because she's trying to get money from you, or not because she's trying to trick you into falling into love or whatever, but she kind of just likes the person that you are, and kind of likes the way you move, and she just wants to be part of that movement. And you're so happy at the fact that you don't have someone who's hurting you and harming you, but more so someone who's empowering you and motivating you to be that amazing person that sometimes you can talk yourself out of believing that you are. And so now this person isn't a detractor, but they help you to see the best in yourself. And the more you wake up, you think, I kind of want to be around that person. And the more you're alive and awake, you're kind of like, I can't wait to get done with the things that I have to do and that she's not mad that I have to do. And I can't wait to get done with those things so that I can be in the presence of that person. And when you find that, yes sir, you better take that motherfucker by the horns and just be able to like, she's your queen. You know what I'm saying? And until then, don't stress out about all the little things. And don't overly fall in love with people. Have fun. Remember that this is life. And trust me, at any moment, your life can stop. So don't stress. Have fun. Do your work. Stay committed to the things that you have, you know. If you say that this is the person you are, then be that person. You know? Be committed to the person you say that you are. And when it's time to play, don't stress. Go play. The bills, don't be a dick. Don't be an idiot. Pay those bitches off. But don't let the insurmountableness of them, the seeming insurmountableness of them, detract you from being an amazing person. And don't let them change who you are. Don't let anybody change who you are. Don't let a person change who you are. Be yourself and find someone who appreciates you, and not only that, but who sees the potential in who you are possible of being. Because let's be honest, you alone, life wasn't meant to spend alone. But you probably can be a cocky person, and you can probably think that you are this motherfucking person. But also, I am very neurotic, and you may not be. But even that being the case, we all fall victim to feeling like we're a piece of shit, feeling like we never did enough, we never won enough, you know what I'm saying? So it's always good to find people in your life. Friends are okay too. If you're a man and you have women friends, you don't have to fuck all of them. You don't have to fuck them. But that's beside the point. Whether they're men or women, you can find people who embody the things in your life that are motivators and are conducive to an amazing ecosystem, you know? Maybe this person helps you to learn that I need to get out more. And maybe this person helps to tell you that you don't got to be one of these wild ass motherfuckers out here spending all their money. You can stay home and do the things you need to do. And maybe this person this, and maybe that person that. And maybe you can build just people around you that help you to feel like you can, that they help you to become the best person that you are. And the thing about a relationship is that you're supposed to find the one person that maybe helps you to become the best person of yourself, but don't forget, just because you find a person that helps you to become, life's not about that one person. Life's about meeting new people. Life's about realizing that just because you're happy doesn't mean you have to be content. And just because this person makes you happy does not mean you are supposed to just stay around that person. Because finding a relationship and being in a relationship is not about just finding that person and saying, I'm happy. That's not what life's about. If life was about meeting one person and that being it, then that would be the shittiest life. Who designed that matrix? Get that program out here and eliminate that program, because he made a fucked up matrix. The real life is about finding that person because they make you happy and hoping that lasts. And the motherfuckers who out here who are in relationships for 40 years and 30 years and stuff like that, some of them are lucky and some of them are miserable. The lucky ones are the ones who learn that relationship isn't it. That relationship is the crux of their life, the pivot of their life, but there are other people that they need to meet. And the unlucky ones are the vast majority of them who are in the relationship and stay in the relationship because they were in a relationship. Hear what I said. You're not in a relationship because you're in a relationship. You're in a relationship because, well, I was in one, so I might as well just stay in it. That's not a relationship. But you got to find that for yourself. That's my closing words, you know. Oh man, I'm sick. Right? Now, a person that's living their life to the way they're supposed to would, you know, maybe not be like me and push everybody away, you know? Because that's just what works for me. And I know eventually I'll fuck myself up enough to where I realize that I have to have people in my life. But right now, the people in my life are my customers. The people in my life are the people who watch my show. You're in my life. So, I know that's not exactly the most healthy. You need to have people in your life that you can talk to and call and have them come over and babysit your kids and be by your side when you're dying or when you're sick. You know, it's cool to have people that you can talk to and stuff like that, but having like a shrink, you know, like a therapist is not the same as having friends. Having coworkers is not the same as having friends. Having people to talk to is not the same thing as having friends. And you can be rich in friends. Fuck. That shit hurts my diaphragm. My esophagus, you know what I'm saying? You can be rich in friends. And that's good. But the point of all the stuff that I'm saying is that it's about balance. Don't be a person who has a bunch of friends but never took the time to invest in yourself. Right? Just ask yourself, who am I? What do I like to do? What are my interests? What are my passions? And that's the duality of it. I'm saying on one hand, make connections, make friends. Not one friend, not one girlfriend, not one boyfriend. Meet people. Learn the difference between people who are trying to use you and people who just are so amazed to be in your life. And while you invest in other people and making sure that they are happy, have kids, make sure that they're happy, have family, make sure that they are happy. On that half, cool. But on the other half, take care of yourself. Find out what you want to do and do it. Find out what you're passionate about and do it. Because once these people start taking up way more and you're like, well, they're happy. I like that my family's happy. I like that my friends are happy. I like that my boyfriend, girlfriend's happy. But what about your life? What about you? How much is shrinking of you? You want to go to Florida? Go. You want to go out of the country? Go. You want to write a book? Do it. You want to be a studio engineer? Do that shit. You want to be a singer? Go fucking sing. You only want to sing on karaoke on Thursdays because you think it'd be kind of cool to do that? Then fucking do that. And if these people are like, and this doesn't make me happy, then balance it out. You know? So, those are my words of wisdom for you today. Hopefully it helped. And if it not, then, fuck you. Oh, let me pop this on one more time. Oh, shit. Remember that loud noise earlier? Well, my keyboard fell. And yes, this is my shoe because I'm barefoot right now. There's that. There's my mouse. And the battery's out of it. So that's going to make it hard to play this. Ah, I am a genius. I just moved it over. Okay.
I can
on YouTube. It actually is on YouTube. It is on YouTube, but you gotta go through 5 hours worth of shit to find it. But it's all throughout there. There's all kinds of hits and little gems all throughout there. So check that out. It's Wednesday's session, Detroit StudioTime featuring PeterPromo, Detroit StudioTime with PeterPromo featuring Aqualife. It's from this Wednesday. Check that out. There's a whole bunch of stuff. It's a 5-hour session. The first hour is the studio session, and then the 4 hours after that, we're just jamming like we did right now. Look at that. That was a 1-hour session that got turned into 2 hours of me ranting. Hopefully you guys learned, lived, and laughed. Yeah. I'll see you guys soon. Till then, be yourself. Because everybody else